Hey, bro, you heard
Yo.
Elf on the Shelf? You heard of Elf on the Shelf, right?
Not really.
Elf on the Shelf is what you put out for Christmas or an elf watching you to make sure you're good or bad. But it's time we switch it up. It's time we get Snoop on the Stoop, bro. It's all about the Snoop on the Stoop. Welcome back to the Shoe Dog Podcast, episode 99, the Christmas, post-Christmas celebration edition, when we're gonna actually switch it up and have Snoop on a stoop rather than Elf on the Shelf. Make sure Snoop's watching you for Christmas next year. That's what I'm getting next year. I hate that Elf on the Shelf, bro. Elf on the Shelf to me is like really weird, like it's like some creepy thing watching at you. I'd rather have Snoop Dogg watching me, bro.
You know what? I never heard of that, but I'm with you 100%. I need Snoop on the stoop. I might get Snoop on the stoop now just to make sure I got it for next year. Hopefully they don't sell out.
Yo, I'd rather have Snoop watching me, making sure I'm doing a good thing, rather than Elf on the Shelf, bro. If you Google up Elf on the Shelf after this podcast, and you realize how creepy that thing is, like, how are you as a parent putting a creepy little elf on your child's shelf to watch him over Christmas, and every time you wake up, you see this creepy little face right there on the shelf. Get Snoop on the stoop. It's nasty, bro. Anybody that's buying Elf on the Shelf, you need to stop yourself, because you're gonna give your kids nightmares in the future, bro. I'm just saying, that kid's gonna be scarred for life. Every time he goes into the shopping center to see an Elf on the Shelf, he's gonna be like, "Raw, man, I want to cry. I remember that from my childhood." Get Snoop instead.
Please get Snoop instead, bro. Snoop loves kids. Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. Snoop on the stoop. You know what? Mrs. found out the other day. I said, "You'll send me that. I got the best intro for the podcast this week." Yeah, bro. This week, episode 99, 1 from 100, bro. We're nearly at 100. But like we always do, please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to us. Let's have a conversation. Let's break it down, because when we talk about conversations, we always talk about everything about community, because we are in the community. We're about the community. We're always in the community because we are the community. Because today's special guest is from the community. Today we welcome Daniel, or DatDarkHorse, bro. Welcome to the podcast, bro.
Yes.
Thank you for having me. How we doing, fellas?
Good.
How about you?
I'm good, I'm good. A little tired, but we move.
Yeah. I like the shelf behind you, bro. All your sneaks there. We got a lot of sneaker questions, but yeah. First of all, DatDarkHorse. Where did you get that from? It sounds like a Bond villain. Call me horse. DatDarkHorse.
Many moons ago, I was into music. I was a beat maker, producer, and I just the name Dark Horse just clicked with me. It's because it's somebody that's under the radar, but is is destined for big things, and it just stuck with me. But
you know what? When I hear the term Dark Horse, now that you say that, because that is pretty much the explanation. A dark horse is something or someone that's imminent. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to happen. You just don't know it yet. You don't expect it from this person or this place. The dark horse is pretty much the underdog that is destined for greatness. You know what I'm saying? So I rock with that name, sure.
Yeah, I was literally sitting there yesterday, and I was thinking, DatDarkHorse, where do you get that name from? It almost like, my mind's weird. It just went to 007 mode. It's like ding 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 ding. What's your name? Horse, DarkHorse. Don't call me Jaws, DarkHorse.
Well, the part is just purely because on all socials I couldn't just use Dark Horse. So stick a dat in front of it, and that will do.
100%. But I got a little thing for you guys today, just to start off with, right? And we basically said last week about fakes and how people basically say fakes are now in. Like, apparently fakes are in. Don't hold me to it, because obviously YouTubers out there, some YouTubers out there think it's a good thing to actually kind of, for content, get it out there and say, you know what, fakes are legit, fakes are actually the same thing. All right, cool, let's test that theory now, because I'm gonna pull up a picture, and this is some guy out there, just like what's that guy who actually cut sneakers and all of that stuff again? We did the reaction to that.
Rose Anvil,
yeah.
Rose Anvil.
I like that guy, you know.
Yeah, he's a dope guy. So some person out there grabbed 3 fake Jordan 1s, 3 fake Jordan 1s, and 1 legit Jordan 1. Cut them in half, and he goes, they're exactly the same. Tell me the difference. Right, now, I'm going to pull this picture up. I'm going to let you guys know there is a massive difference, but I want you guys to show me or tell me what the difference is here. Like, these are the 3 pictures. These are the 3 or 4 pictures, right? If you can see this, let me try and... Hey?
Yeah.
Ain't no air.
I knew you were going to pick this up straight away. Now, the picture we're showing here is...
That's not a real air sole.
Yeah, and you always say this. You always say this.
On the left side, on the left picture is the Omega. What was it?
The Brotherhoods.
The one for the Qs, the Brotherhoods.
Yeah.
And on the right shoe, on the Brotherhood, you can actually see the plastic casing around the air sole unit to let you know there's actually air in there. That other shoe ain't got no plastic. That's just foam cut like a air unit. It's not going. You can't feel that. It's going to smash down just like on the picture.
Exactly. And when people say fakes are like exactly the same thing, get out of here. Fakes ain't nothing like the fair things. You ain't got no air unit. You ain't got no legit stuff in that. It's just foam. It's going to break up on you. It's going to feel uncomfortable on you. You ain't rocking the real shit. Just get out of here, man. Seriously. No. Don't talk all of that. Yeah, it's the same thing, made from the same factory. Yeah, right. Whatever,
Trash.
bro. And this is why I showed it to you, because this is a reference of last week when we were talking about people that put discount codes that want to be fake fresh, all of that stuff, right? Yeah. This is it. When the evidence, and the person that cut that sneaker up, bad on you, because it wasn't Rose Anvil, it was somebody else. Bad on you, because you said it was exactly the same thing. It's not. How can it be the same thing? He puts 4 pictures up, says spot the difference. How can it be the same thing?
What you mean spot the difference?
Oh no, these people ain't serious.
They can't be, bro.
No. You know what? There's a whole agenda here to justify having fakes. Like, you know what the main arguments about having fakes is, right? Is, they're cheaper. They're the same thing. Come from the same factory. No, they don't. Stop lying to yourself. You know what? Wear your sneakers for 2-3 runs and they're done. And we buy, you know what? Buy a Jordan, make it last 10 years. Buy a UA, make it last 2 weeks, and buy another one. Then buy another one. The cost breakdown over the years is going to cost you more on UAs than it is a real pair. Come on now, makes sense.
I think my thing on that is, wear whatever you want to wear. It's no skin off my nose. Your money is your money. But I think
that too.
We're at a point where we are spoiled. There are so many nice pairs out there right now. There's no reason to go pick up something that's fake.
And this is why the agenda's getting more and more propelled into the social media realm, because UA people are thinking, all right, cool, now right this moment in time, I can sell a UA for like £35, but I can now get a Jordan for £90. What am I buying? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's pairs now, Jordan 1s, which are, the Nigers that I picked them up for, I think it was £95. I saw them the other day for 80. You know what I mean? We're spoiled. There's no good reason to go and spend. And if you want good fakes, they're going to cost you around the same as a normal pair anyway. Just go buy the normal pair.
Think of it this way: 2023 has been a massive reevaluation, a recalibration of the sneaker game. Right, the 2023 is going crazy. Like in terms of sneakers, Air Max 1 sells, Jordan 1 sells, Jordan 4's not selling out. There's a lot of sneakers out. Jordan 3's are starting to go sell. Jordan 5's don't sell out. Right, we except for the collaborations. We're not talking about collaboration. We're talking about GRs.
Yeah. Even some of the collabs. Even some of the collabs.
Even some of the collabs sitting. Even some of the collabs.
Exactly that. So when we're saying buy a legit pair, just wait 2-3 weeks, wait a month, and you get your pair for like 15, 20, 25, 50% off.
Bro, Fear 3s. What was it? It was 145.
Yeah,
145. 4-size run available.
I'm still, bro. I'm gonna pick those up. I've been playing chicken with the sales all year.
And you know what?
It's a luxury for us now.
No sneaker is safe because remember when those Fear 3s came out, right? I wasn't around when the Fear 3s came out, but remember when the first iterations of Fear 3s came out? We heard that. They were limited to the States, didn't come out in the UK. Now, this is why I say no sneaker.
It was a limited release also.
In the States as well. But when I say no sneaker is safe, this is why I say no sneaker is safe. Like, when you see the Fear 3s, that's crazy. Like, next year, bro. Next year is going to be crazy. Like, let's just talk about this. Like, quick rundown. Military Blue Force. Reimagine Force. Right? We're getting the Fear 4s, apparently. Yeah. Legend Blue 11s, apparently. Black Cat 3s, apparently.
Don't forget them Black Cat 3s.
It's gonna go crazy, bro. Like, and this is before Bjorn provoked the dragon, bro. This is before Bjorn provoked the dragon. So now imagine what's coming out once Jordan brand and thinking, you know what? We've got all of this heat coming out. Oh, Olive 9s, bro. Olive 9s coming out.
Yeah, they're gonna show out next year.
Bro, it's going to be crazy in 2024. Crazy. If you can get your pairs in 2024, I would advise you to get your pairs in 2024 because we're going to talk about something in the main subjects, but it's going to be crazy next year. Next year.
Listen, bro. All that jumping out the window Bjorn did, dog. That's why Larry responded the way he did. Like, bring it on. Like, dog, just the spring lineup. The spring, we saw the spring lineup is like 80% bangers.
Yeah,
and you know what, bro? We haven't even talked about the collaborations. They haven't even revealed the collaborations, bro.
We ain't heard nothing about no collabs, no this, no that.
No, it's going to be silly, bro.
We have heard. We've
heard some Travis.
Bro, Travis.
Cortez.
The Jumpman Jack. Cortez supposed to be doing Hirachis next year?
Yep. Hirachi
I'm on years. I mean, social
status. We have.
Social status, Air Max 95?
Yeah. I'm here for that.
Shut up, Bjorn.
No. We know Khaled's got a new sneaker this year. We haven't heard anything about that.
Nah, Khaled can keep them. I ain't
No. Khaled's doing a 4. Khaled, just give us our 4. Just give us our 4, bro.
Black Balvin 3s.
Yeah.
Bro,
listen,
you know what?
Let me say this right quick. When I remember I was trashing Champs the other week. Raw 1s, Fear 3s, and it was another recent release that I didn't cop because I didn't like it, right? Bro, that Fear 3 is a great sneaker.
Yeah.
That Royal Reimagined 1 is a great sneaker.
Great sneaker.
And they just sitting around.
Let them sit. Let them sit.
Yeah. But you know what's gonna happen, bro? Like they'll all of a sudden we'll have another collaboration out randomly that we didn't expect to see, and they'll be announcing like August, September time, and all of a sudden we'll have another Soulfly 8 like situation or Soulfly 13 situation. Well, they just bring another boutique in. You know what? The Awake airships. That's the one to look out for this year. The Awake airships. That's coming out this year, bro.
I just saw a picture of them again, dog. I forgot.
Yes, yes.
They look good.
And Awake been ramping up because they've been dropping a lot of dope merch.
Yeah.
Varsity jackets and shit like that, bro. They've been killing lately on the merch side. So
yeah.
when
But enough
drop,
enough for next year's releases, because you know what, we're a couple of we're literally like 2 days from recording from next year. Next year's around the corner. It's going to get absolutely crazy. But yeah, one thing I did, like, Mrs. did send me something, right, and I won't bring it up in the podcast too quick, but Y3 Yojimoto, he basically did a design for Fashion Week, nothing to do with sneakers, where he transitioned leather to denim. And I've got the link. I'm not going to share it, but go and check that out, guys. It is dope. If they bring that to sneakers, it'll be dope. Like, literally a natural transition from like leather to denim. I'll show you. I'll send it to you after this podcast. It's crazy. But bro, I'll send it as we speak. But bro, back to you. Sorry about that. We got just wrapped up in all the sneakers for next year. But it's always, we always get excited about sneakers because we love sneakers, and this is why I still think 2025, bro. One more year. You know what I'm gonna say? Tokyo 5s, bro. Fingers crossed. I got my fingers crossed for that one. No sneaker is safe if that comes out.
You know what? Let them come, because all these big ones that we've looked at for years and not been able to get a sitting. So let them come, man. Let them come and let them sit.
Bro, if they sit, that's gonna be stupid. Because
this is what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be able to walk into a shop, pick a shoe off the shelf, look at it, check the materials, put it on our foot, and walk out with it. That's what we're supposed to be able to do.
Yeah, bro, I'm so off trying shoes on. I can't remember the last time I tried on a sneaker before I bought it. Not a sneaker. You can do that with boots or dress shoes, or when I buy work shoes, I try it on. But no, bro, I ain't tried on no sneaker in so long that it's not even a thought that occurs to me, even when I know it's sitting.
You know what came to me recently, right? Last time I went to a sneaker shop, right? They asked me in COVID times. It was like, "Oh, what's your size?" Size 10. All right, here you go. Bang, check the quality, walk out the store. Recently, it's been, "What's your size?" Size 10. Do you want to try it on? No, I'm fine. I know my size. Are you sure? Like, literally, it's almost like they want to hold a conversation so they can actually kind of sell you more sneakers. It's kind of funny that, because there's like, from becoming like, we don't want you in the store, quickly come out, to, we want you in the store, come in. It's literally really reversed over the last couple of years. It's like, come in, take a look, take your leisurely time. We're here for you. We're going to assist you as much as possible. Customer service has gone out the roof in the retailers.
Oh yeah, it's great.
It's definitely mad. But going back to you, bro, how did you get introduced into the sneaker game?
Oh man, I've always loved kicks, always. But my earliest memory was, I had a neighbor. Shout out Neat Mohan, he's an actor now. I had a neighbor, and his dad was like well into basketball, Jordans. He used to work abroad, and 1 year for his birthday, he was like, "Oh, my dad got me these trainers, man. My dad got me these trainers." I'm like, "What are they?" So he pulled out the box, and I saw the cement. Opened it up, black cement freeze. That's why that is the shoe. If you look up top, you will see.
Yeah,
black cement. That is the shoe that made me love shoes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And from then I was hooked. But working class parents came over from Jamaica and from Mauritius. They're not spending. They weren't spending 100, 200 or whatever on shoes. I got like £30, £40 when I reached a little older, £50. So it was waiting. So that's what I think. That's why I've always been drawn to sales, because that's what I'd have to do as a kid.
Yeah.
That's what I'd have to do as a kid.
I think like the generational thing about, and especially in the UK, I don't know how it is in the States, but especially in the UK, the the people that migrated over from the Caribbean and like Africa and India and stuff like that, their whole family, their whole mindset is totally different to the natives that actually live here. Like for us, it's always about getting discounts, always about finding the best discounts, because our parents went through it, and we always realized, you know what, especially my girlfriend, she's like that a lot, and because she lived with her mum and a nan, she always like kind of finds a deal, and when it's for her, it's always like, I've got £100 and I'd rather get a load of good quality items for £100 than rather than spend one item for £100, because it makes more sense to kind of get value for money. And it's always been like, and to be honest, it's always been like that for a lot of majority of things, for myself as well, because coming through the same kind of generational struggle, it's always going to be like that for us. And it's probably the same for you, Q, as well, because it's always going to be finding that steal deal.
Yeah, 100%. Growing up, not making your own money, you know, you're subject to what your parents can afford.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
depending on what they could afford and how much they valued that for you. Look, I can't remember if I said it on the pod or not. I had a conversation with my mom like a month or so ago, and I was telling her I had on my Fire Red 5s actually. And I was telling her the reason why I have this pair of sneakers right now is because I couldn't get it in 1990.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she was like, well, why couldn't you get it? You.
Yeah,
You wouldn't get it for me.
She was like, well, what you mean? I said, you weren't finna pay $125 for no sneakers.
And I think we knowing that as kids, we wouldn't ask them for that either. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is what she told me though. She said, had I known it mattered that much, I would have made sure you had them. And so that's the thing.
Lie.
I don't think she was lying, bro. I don't think she was lying, because in that conversation I explained to her as a kid what having Jordans meant when you went to school. You know what I'm saying? And your peer group socially, like you could be the quietest, shyest, you could be lame even. If you walk in school with them Jordans, that's instant respect.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you were bullied. And I was fortunate enough to have a friend group, a hood friend group, you know what I'm saying, where I wasn't in no bully situation, but to have Deion Sanders, to have the Ken Griffey's, to have the Bo Jacksons, when Dunks came back, to have the Dunks, you know what I'm saying? When the Jordan was the Air Jordan, it wasn't the Jordan 5 or the Jordan 6 or the Jordan 7. It was just the Air Jordan, the Nike Air Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Before retros and stuff. Like we know it's the same now, but it's not the same products that drive those emotions for kids, where looking cool can actually help you in social situations where that's what really matters versus the substance of the person or the character of the person. Kids don't care about all that. They don't know enough.
No.
Yeah.
They just, you got on cool stuff, so you must be cool, so let's be cool. Nah, it ain't. Yeah. It ain't always that.
I think you're right as well. Like I kind of send that whole lie statement as a joke, but I can understand. Like I think I was in the same scenario with my mum as well, because basically I think there were situations when they worked their hardest to kind of provide as much as possible for the table. Yeah. Food and accommodation was always priority, but when they could afford something, they would always try and afford something, and they didn't want, like, you got to feel for them, because they were in a situation where it's either survival or providing stuff for your kids, and they would want to do both. Like I would, if I had kids, I want to do both. Like I would provide for them and like provide a roof over their heads, food on the table, and everything they wanted. And I can feel that sympathy now, being older, for my parents, because I know when they went through their struggles, they wanted to give us everything they possibly could, and knowing that they would have been heartbroken. And even these conversations to this day with my mum, she always feels a certain way from back in the day because she couldn't provide all of that. But I always tell her it's not important. Like where we are at this moment in time is more important than where we were before. But it kind of does pull at your heartstrings when your parents say that to you, because obviously they wanted to give you everything, but the circumstances wouldn't allow it. So it is kind of, I feel that pain for you, bro. I definitely do feel that pain for you.
My parents, my mom especially, was more about experiences than material things. She'd be like, you don't need £100 trainers because, you know, £100 could get us to France and back. £100 could take us down the country, go for a day out. So that's where my mom thought that would be a better place to spend her money. I mean, as a kid, you don't understand that.
No.
As a kid, you don't understand that. But, you know, now I look back, you know, I'm 40 next year, and I look back and I see, you know, all these pictures and, you know, I've been here, I've been there. And it's, you know, I can afford the things I didn't get now. I didn't get back then. So it's not really... Looking back, I would rather the experiences. You know what I mean? Yeah,
travel is a hell of a neutralizer in terms of what it can provide you. But when you travel the world, you realize that the world is a small place, and we're very similar. And we're very similar to in terms of what we do, in terms of how we are as people. But it is quite interesting. If you guys ever are able to travel the world, I would advise it to you. It will open 100%. Your horizon, 100%. But Black Cement Freeze, that's where you started from. What actually other silhouettes were you drawn to in the first early stages?
Oh, early stages, Black Cement Freeze, Jordan Freeze, they were, you know, my first love. I would always, could never get them. But as a kid, because we were shopping, you know, we were shopping in the cheap aisle, so it was Reebok Classics, Adidas Galaxies, or them, you know. Today you might know this a bit more than Cube, but them like Kingfishers, Ascots.
Oh yeah. All of those.
The Riddell Sports. I remember. I'll never forget. My mum came home one day. She'd been shopping.
Riddell had shoes.
Yes.
Bro, I know Riddell from making jerseys.
Yeah, they make like sports gear,
like uniform, gear. Like that's the only time I never seen a pair of Riddell shoes in my life.
Do you remember the Umbro shoes as well?
Right now, give me them Umbros over them Riddell joints at my mom. Oh my days!
See, I know Umbro from cleats, football.
Yeah. They did cleats, they did shoes, they did like casual shoes as well. But like, I'm not knocking any of the brands. Yeah, of course they did. They did. But I'm not knocking off the brands like Reebok or Umbro or any of the other brands that we talked about. What I'm definitely saying is there was an opportunity in that lane for us to kind of get sneakers, and they use that opportunity to advertise sneakers to us to actually purchase, like stuff like that. When we couldn't afford like Jordans or Nikes or Air Maxes, they were there to say, don't worry, we got you covered. Here you go. Here's a Reebok Classic. We got you, man. Yeah, and you got to respect that. 100%.
I'll never hear no dirt about. I'll never hear no dirt talked about a Reebok Classic. I'm sorry. I'll never hear no dirt talked about a Reebok Classic.
You can't.
Some of the others, yeah. You know, some of the others. There's some of them Ascots and some of them, you know, some of them Kingfishers. There was one.
Tell me you remember this. The Kangaroo was dirt cheap back in the day, yeah?
Oh yeah,
dirt cheap.
Yeah, for us.
They're expensive now.
Yeah, for us, were in the 90s, they were dirt cheap, bro. Like they were sitting around dirt cheap.
Even you look at like New Balance. New Balance are moving mad right now. You know, they're doing amazing. I can't wear New Balance, you know, because it just brings flashbacks from school days. You couldn't wear New Balance in school days when we was coming up.
Wait, no. Wasn't it? Why are you wearing your dad's sneakers?
You couldn't wear New Balance. Imagine me walking into school at 11, 12 years old. a pair of New
Yo,
Balance. Nah.
Kanye is bad for that. Kanye is bad for that one because he actually made a dad shoe fashionable. So now everybody's like, yo, New Balance, all that stuff, bro. Trust me.
Nah, man. It's emotional torture. New Balance.
Q won't understand this because in the States, New Balance has always been fashionable. In the UK, it's never been fashionable until recently, bro.
No. It's the same for us, bro. You can't speak for us now. Hold on.
When you talk to Kicklord, it's different.
In high school in Atlanta, there was the 574. The 574 had a moment in like the late 90s, early 2000s where, because it was simple, it was, it was mostly one color and gray.
Yeah.
So you could get a fit off with it, and that's when FUBU jerseys and football jerseys and hockey jerseys and stuff like that was in. So you could take a color from the jersey and go get the New Balance the same color when nobody else was putting out shoes in multiple colors like that. Kicklord is from the DMV. If you talk to people from the DMV, they have a different relationship with New Balance altogether. They take credit for New Balance and they try to take credit for Nike boots too, even though Harlem got something to say about Nike boots. But New Balance wasn't nowhere near what they are now back in the day, bro. Not for us.
Yeah.
Maybe for people in the DMV, but not in the South.
So it's them guys we have to thank for the emotional torture I'm suffering when I see them 550s on shelves, yeah?
What was it? Hold on. Did you wear New Balance to school?
No. But I saw the effects. I saw the effects that happened to other kids, and my parents tried to buy me some New Balance. It's like, no, Mom, I can't wear those. I can't wear those. What's wrong with them? Nah, I can't wear those. Like
emotional torture, bro. Emotional torture.
Listen, my first pair of Nikes. There was some. I don't even know the name. There was some big basketball shoes. There were basketball shoes. They were a size too big.
Yeah.
But they were £35, they were £35, which just hit the limit. And I was like, please get me those instead of the New Balance. Please get me those. I can't wear the New Balance.
Oh, you know what? Remember when the Fila basketball sneakers came out with a big Fila
the Grand Hills
back as well?
Yeah,
the Grand Hills.
The Grand Hills hard.
Dope. They were dope. I remember when it first came out. I wanted them so badly.
Fila had a run with Grand Hill, Mashburn, and Stackhouse. Oh my God, bro!
Yeah, the Grand Hills and was it the twos that had the big kind of the ones Pac wore on the
yeah.
I had a pair of those.
The Grand Hill 2 is probably the greatest Fila sneaker.
Oh yeah,
in most people's mind. Like when I think Fila, I think the classic Fila highs and lows in every color imaginable, especially the all red, the all blue, all black, and all white.
I had a pair of all white Grant Hill 2s. Oh man.
The all white or the OG. You talking about this OG colorway?
Yes.
I wanted this.
Yes.
I wanted this.
That's the greatest Fila sneaker in my mind.
Yeah, such a dope sneaker.
Never had a pair. I never had a pair. And when they came back, I didn't want to get them.
I thought, you know what? I very, 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 very nearly did buy a pair,
Yeah.
I very nearly did.
But I'm talking about New Balance, talking about your sneaker journey. What was the best moment for you in the in your sneaker journey?
Oh. You know what? Truthfully, it was recent. It was quite recent. I think it was like lockdown. In that weird transition in lockdown where we were allowed to go places but only for food.
Yeah.
And it was my birthday, and I was looking. I had some university blue ones, and I liked them, but I just wasn't wearing them. We don't have the weather for them kind of bright blue shoes over here. So I put out a trade post, and somebody hit me up. I got some black cement frees.
Hey,
I got some black cement frees. It was my birthday. My girl had like a day planned for us, and I said, we got to go get these shoes. So we drove down to Essex so I could collect these shoes.
You
on my birthday.
Said, you basically said, I got 1 day out on in the day for COVID. I'm not getting food. Allow your food. We're ordering this food and we're going to get these black cement threes, pretty much.
We went all the way down to Essex. We stopped off. I can't remember where it was. It was one of them them shopping centre mall places. And so we stopped till we had something to eat. And I picked up the black cement threes. And the whole car journey home, I had them in my lap like a baby. I had them in my lap like a baby, just pulling them out, looking at them.
Was that the first time you actually got black cement threes?
That's the first time I've managed to get a pair.
And that since the time when you actually opened the case with the black cement threes and you were like, this got cement print on it and all that stuff, and then it was like a full circle moment where you actually were able to go and pick up black cement threes.
Yeah, so like this is a shoe. This shoe is the reason I even like shoes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So to have it was something else to me.
So
my girl thought I was mad. So you want to go all the way to Essex on your birthday just to go collect shoes? And I was like, yes.
It's my birthday.
It's my birthday.
This is what I want to do. This is what I want to do.
Birthday, ain't it?
You know, I can cry if I want to. That's what you can say to me.
Hey, don't ask me no questions on my birthday, okay? There ain't no questions on my birthday. There are only answers on my birthday, all right?
There's only one. There's only one right answer. Just say yes.
Which is yes. The only answer I want to hear on my birthday is yes
or no.
Yeah.
If you don't want to go, I'll be back.
Hold on. Who was driving? Who was driving?
She was.
Oh, damn it. If you were driving, you could put it in the back seat and put the seatbelt around the shoes at the front.
No, she was driving. My eyesight isn't good enough to drive, so I'm a passenger prince.
Shout out to you, bro. All right, cool. We always got to do this. What's the worst sneaker moment for you?
Oh. You know what? I'm gonna go back to the story. So I was at home. My mum and dad had been out shopping in town. They'd every couple of weeks they'd go into town and pick up like the meat from the market, and they'd stopped off on the way. My mum walked in. She's like, "Oh, I bought you some trainers." She's like, "I know you like trainers. I bought you some trainers."
Oh
thinking,
no,
right, cool. But me knowing my mum was like, "I know you're gonna pick something. I know your version of what trainers are good versus my version are probably not the same." So I asked her cheekily, like, "How much did they cost?" She was like, "Oh, they cost about £50." And I was like, "Okay, so we could be onto a winner here." So she's unpacking the shopping, and she pulls out this box. And I didn't see it at first, and I turned it round, and I seen the big Riddell across the front. I seen the big Riddell across the front, and I've never been able, like, one thing I can't do, I can't pretend. I can't, if I'm disappointed by something, even if I try to pretend, I can't.
You're like me.
So I'm trying to be grateful. I'm trying to be grateful. It's like, "Mum, I really appreciate this, but what is this? £50 could have got me some Nikes. £50 could have got me them tan and black Adidas Galaxies I've been looking at for 3 months."
Did she go back to the market though? That's the main question.
No, she didn't take them. She didn't take them back. My dad kept them for himself. I got no shoes. I got no shoes instead.
She probably thought, "You ungrateful little." There you go.
It's like, "You ungrateful little." It's like, "Nah, there's nothing wrong with these. My dad had them."
And now you know how Indian and Jamaican and Caribbean people are, bro. It's a good deal. They'll pass on the good deal to somebody else.
You know what? Shout out to DJ, man, my partner from Ivory Coast. He was telling me, he was like, growing up, even currently, right? He's like, it wasn't about brands. It was about new.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's new.
Yeah.
It's clean. You know what I'm saying? It's never been used. It's not secondhand. It's new. It don't matter who made it or where it came from. It's new. So new. You know what? Michael Blackson said the same thing in one of his bits. He was like, when he came to America, he was in Philadelphia. He said he got all brand new clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like from the market or gas station or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they all new. So he thinking he finna go to school killing them. Nah, not so much. Not so much, bro.
Nah.
That makes sense, man. That makes sense. That's crazy though. Dad's like, Dad ain't got to go to school, so yeah, Dad'll rock him.
Yeah.
My dad didn't care because they were like triple white, and you know they looked clean. But I wanted my swoosh, man, or I wanted my three stripes.
That's what I'm saying. Parents didn't understand in the '90s, bro. Especially in the '90s, how important it was for a kid to be fresh in school.
I think it was more important for you guys in the States than it was for us in the UK. Because I think
we had school uniforms.
We had school uniforms, but due to our circumstances, like I don't think a lot of people paid mind to what we were rocking because we were like ironically we were from the same boat. We came from abroad. Our parents couldn't afford a lot, and the people that, you know what. I think it was kind of reverse here when your parents could afford a lot and you were rocking a lot of like heat. The kids that couldn't afford a lot were bullying the people that could afford a lot, and it was like vice versa. It's like, yo, look at you and your Nikes and blah blah blah. But you know, it was envious. Like, you know, we really wanted to, rather than like, you know what.
It was more about social status, like because these were project kids. You know what I'm saying? Either they had. Yeah. They had brothers or cousins or fathers that sold dope. They were on welfare, so maybe they didn't have to spend their money on living, so they had extra income to spend on fashion. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about jewelry, dudes, middle school, herringbones, bracelets, rings, Versace glasses, all this Polo, Tommy Hilfiger, every not high fashion, but every streetwear brand that was popping at the time. Jabot, Mecca, Fubu, like everything, bro.
Can you imagine
wearing a different pair of sneakers every 2 weeks? Like every time something dropped, you get it. You got the sixes. The first one, you got the Carmines, you got the infrared, and every colorway, dog. Like, can you imagine what I'm supposed to do with this? I'm getting one pair a year.
Listen.
Can you imagine the irony? The fact that the kid from the projects is rocking more heat than you are, that is probably more stable. In terms of families being stable.
Yeah. We live better.
Yeah, you live better, but you don't style better.
No, because our parents didn't care about that part. It was about the way you was living, and that it makes sense. It does make sense.
No, it fully makes sense. Like when I look at it now, my parents own 3 houses, and my dad only wears Nikes when he comes and steals my brothers when he comes here. Thank God he's not my size.
That's just too funny. That part there, right? Yeah. Yo. You know what? It's a blessing not to have the same size in your family because, bro, your pairs have gone missing. Missing.
Like I'm dreading one of my nephews. His foot size is creeping. It's creeping up, and it's like, nah, you gotta stay there. You gotta stay right there.
Stay right there.
Pass me. No pass me.
Yeah. You can't stabilize that man.
No, don't stop here. Go up.
Yeah. Tell him to cut his toenails. Maybe they'll shrink a couple of sizes.
Oh man.
All right. So, we talked about Blacksmith Freeze. What was the other first couple of sneakers that you actually ended up picking up in terms of like just the cops? Like what were you drawn to after Jordan 3?
Obviously,
I was an Air Force One guy for the longest time.
Really?
The longest time, because during which time when I was at uni, so we're talking 06, 07 times, you could pick up Air Forces for under £50. So I had the most Air Forces. I had them, you had your staples. I had my triple, I had my white and whites, but I had like some mad colors. I had, Air Forces. I lived in Air Forces.
Hold on, bro.
I lived in Air Forces.
Did you have the black?
Better question. Go ahead.
God.
That's a much better question.
Did you have the black Enforcer 3 on?
Nah, never.
I was about to ask you if you did. What circumstances did you have them on?
Nah, man, I was a good church boy, man. We got some white and whites.
Triple white.
We got some white and whites around.
I'm an angel. I'm a triple white guy.
No, I was gonna ask you, are you doing all heights, lows, mids, and highs, or just
all
lows?
heights? I do not discriminate. I did lows, I did mids, I did the highs, I did them all.
So you're a better man than TJ. We got you on that.
Hold on. Yo, Daniel, we had this conversation before. I have no discrimination on lows.
He hates lows.
But you have a discrimination with lows. Do you like the Jordan 1 low?
No. I don't even like. I'm scared. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. But nah.
Why? The question is why. And Q walks off the podcast. The question is why, bro. Why?
They just look funny, don't they? And you know what the worst thing is? Do you know what the weirdest thing is?
Ain't nothing funny about this.
Do you know what the crazy? Nah, you know what? See the OG shape. That shape is nice. But and you know what the weirdest thing is? I like dunk lows.
It is a hypocrisy right there, bro. Right there. How can you like dunk lows and not like Jordan 1 lows? Come on, bro.
But when you've got something like this, yeah. It just looks wrong when it's all cut off. It's supposed to be up here.
On that theory,
supposed to be up here.
On that theory, then you're not supposed to like a dunk high.
I don't like dunk highs.
Oh, okay, it makes sense now. It does make sense now.
I don't like dunk highs.
Now.
Did you realize Michael Jordan wore Jordan 1 lows in the game?
Yeah, I know he wore them. He wore them a lot.
Here comes Q.
Michael Jordan also wore them strange baggy ass bootcut jeans. So
he also wears hang tags.
I was listening to your episode. I was listening to the episode and I heard you talking about it.
You got me killing. You killing me here, bro. Really killing me. I'm laughing my head off in the background. Oh man, that was a conversation. I just wanted to bring that up because every time I have no disrespect for Jordan 1 lows. I have no disrespect for Jordan 1s at all. I think the best Jordan 1 low is the best Jordan 1 Jordan low is a Jordan 1 low in my personal opinion. I don't think they suit 5 lows. I don't think they suit 6 lows. No. Me personally, I like the high cuts.
But you see me personally. I'm a colorway man. In the right colorway, I'll probably wear anything. I have these. I love these.
The UNC Chicago highs.
I saw the lows the other day.
You don't like them?
No, I love them. They're tight. They're hot.
Oh, it's a colorway.
So I'm a colorway man. So certain things like I never liked. Was it Yeezy's 700s?
Nah.
Until I saw. I don't like the Wave Runner.
Ooh. Really? Okay. That's the only one. That was the first one I liked. Before the red and blue. I like the inertia. You know, the really simple.
Yeah, that's nice.
I like that.
What about the 350 like the statics and inertias and stuff like that? They're dope. They're dope. Analogs as well. Yeah, they're dope.
I made a grave mistake during lockdown. I had a bunch of 350s, and lockdown I weren't going anywhere really. Or I was going to work, so I was just wearing my ones. I was wearing my threes, my whatever. So I sold all my Yeezys. Sold all my 350s.
Q would say that's the right thing to do, if I'm honest.
No, and so did I until the first time I got on a plane. The first time I got on a plane afterwards, 350s are the perfect air shoe. The perfect traveling shoe. The perfect when you're on an airplane. They're comfortable. When your feet expand on the plane, they stretch nicely with your feet. They're perfect.
Go on, Q. You got something lined up here, bro.
That's the trashiest take I ever heard on this podcast.
Recommend me something else then, my bro.
I don't know, dog, because I go Air Max. I mean, I get it from a comfort perspective, because I will concede I ain't never put a pair of Yeezys on ever, and I refuse to. However, everybody speak to the comfort. Don't nobody speak to how dope they are,
and that's
or how
the
good
first,
they look. It's always comfort.
The first pair I actually bought them to flip them because I wanted something else. I actually bought them to flip them, and I made the mistake. I put my foot in.
Oh, that's it.
It wasn't. What was the one that looked like the tail light before the tail light? It was all grey. Had a little like faded orange tab at the back, but I don't remember what it was called now.
Desert Sage. Desert Sage.
Yes, something like some weird name. And I made the mistake, and I put my foot in, and I was like, "Yo, these are comfy, but you can't wear them for long. Boost bottoms out real quick. They're not an all-day shoe for me. They're not an all-day shoe. I work 12-hour days, and weirdly enough, I get more comfort out of my ones for a 12-hour day than I do with my boost."
Hold on. Interesting.
12 hours on my feet. Give me a sturdy pair like a 1 or a 3, or you know what I mean. Give me something that's solid.
Okay. So you don't have no regrets on sending your Yeezy collection,
apart from when I go on an airplane. That's it.
Well, that's easy. Just get a.
I might have to get a pair of 350s just for flights.
Jordan 11 low IE. Very, very comfortable. Super under. You got any 11s in your collection?
I have you know what? I have a pair of the last lot of cool greys.
Okay, so
you might be able to spot the box.
Have you
might be able to. I haven't yet, you know.
You got any 13s or 12s?
No, everyone tells me about 13s and 12s, about how comfortable they are.
They are very, very comfortable.
Put your 11s on if you plan on keeping them.
They're being kept. They're being kept. I've put them on just to feel them. They do feel comfortable.
11 low IE. You know the 11 low IE is the one with the Vicks in it.
Yeah.
Airport comfy all day. I've flown in my 11 low IEs at least 3 times. The Space Jams and the Black Cements. Also Air Max 1's easy.
Yeah, ones are pretty solid.
Especially all the, and I'm recommending all these for security reasons also, because they're easy to get on and off when you're going through.
Yeah.
I did do Vapor Max one time. I would not advise Vapor Max. They are comfortable, but nah. Air Max 1's, I think I did 95s one time.
You did 95s?
I did dunks one time. I did dunks. Yeah, I don't think I flew in 95s yet, but yeah.
So just on the basis of that, like just going back to colorways, bro.
P6000 and probably Vomero 5 too.
Yeah, try Vomero 5. I keep hearing the Vomero 5s are very comfortable as well.
Yeah.
Just
I
on
can't wait to
colorways,
fly in my P6000s. That's gonna be the next shoe I go to the airport in. for sure.
Okay. All right, just the last question before we could round off this this whole interaction between you and the podcast, bro. What three colorways do you always tend to lean towards?
Oh man, mostly dark. Anything black and red, black and something.
Oh, okay, so it's always black, cause like it's a black cement freeze or Chicago, like the breads rather than Chicago's, maybe possibly.
Yeah, oh man, Q's gonna walk off again.
No,
God,
go ahead.
I don't like. I think Chicago's are overrated, and I don't actually like them that much.
Wow, really?
Massively. I know. I get it. I understand why they're rated where they are, but just purely on a aesthetic level, don't like them. But fucking love the Lost and Founds.
That's crazy. That takes actually crazy. Hold on. Do you like the bread? Are you saying breads over Chicago's?
Yes, all day. If you look at the top here, we've got black cement 3s here, bread 1s here.
All right, so we got breads, we got black cements. Any other colorway that resonates to you?
I like oh, where are we? Everybody hates this shoe. Mm-hmm. Everybody hates this shoe.
I don't.
Love it.
I love it.
Love it.
What about the home and away 1.0?
Well, the 1.0 is that's grail status for most people.
Yeah.
All right, we got him, TJ. Hit the button. We got him. We got him.
All right, cool. Loose shoes are done. You know what the situation is anyway, bro. Like, I'm gonna give you three titles for 3 subjects. And you
I don't know how you didn't see the setup coming. You should have saw the setup.
No.
I should have seen it. You know what? I should have really seen it. You distracted me, man.
Yeah. TJ good. I'm telling you now.
No, you know what? It's not even about colorways, bro. I'm not even mentioning this about colorways. I've already got 3 other ones, and I've got 3 other ones as well. All right. So first one is what we normally do is to ask them OG GR collaboration. Loose shoes are done, bro. So you can lose one, you can choose one, and you can dump one. When you choose one, it goes to everybody. If you lose one, it doesn't go to you, it goes to everybody else. When you dump one, it goes out of existence, no longer exists. So are you choosing OG, GR, or collaboration? Lose, choose, or dump.
Oh.
And this is
tough, you know, because I love an OG. But,
go on, bro.
But I'm the GR king, you know.
So you're choosing GRs, bro?
I'm the GR king. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, give me the GRs. Let everybody else have the OGs. The collabs can go.
Ooh, that's a hard one, bro.
Let everybody else have the...
So no more MM years. No, you know what? No black cement freeze for you either, bro. Because you lost it.
I know, but I already have it. So I already have it.
No, you don't. You don't.
No, you don't.
I don't have to keep it.
It's gone.
Oh no, we have to change that.
No. It's locked in. It's locked in.
I'm locked in.
We need to get a locked in soundbite.
Do you know what it is? I feel like everybody, no matter where you come into this at, should be able to appreciate an OG. So I'll happily lose out because I've experienced and I've.
The thing about OGs is they come back around.
That's
in
it.
Collab form, but you got rid of collabs.
Times.
So
I'm surprised that one.
Ain't no unions. Ain't no. Are SB4s a collab?
No.
Nah, because it's in-house.
I mean, you could argue but they're not. Can you really call it a collab if they're two?
A collaboration.
Two fingers of the same hand.
Nah, a collaboration is a collaboration with either a brand, retailer, a shop, or a separate entity to your own business.
Facts.
So this is why we don't say Jordans are collaborations with Nike. This is because Jordans are
I
in-house.
don't think you can say that.
But yeah, bro, we got another one. Black Cement 3s, Air Force 1s, or Jordan 1 bread.
You already know what I'm choosing for me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's make it more generic.
Nah.
Jordan 3, Air Force 1, Jordan 1. Because it opens up a whole spectrum.
I'm keeping my threes for me.
Okay. You're choosing threes.
Everybody else can have the ones. Everyone else can have the ones. And as much as it pains me, the Air Forces have to go. And it's not because they're bad. It's because people don't respect them.
Okay.
The amount of nasty, dirty Air Force Ones I see on road. You don't deserve Air Force Ones. You don't deserve them.
You know what? I feel for you there as well, bro. Because basically, there's a lot of people. You know what? As soon as you put it to the casual user just wants to wear it. And when they come home, they want to take the shoes off and walk away from it. They never clean it. And that's where you get it from. That's where it comes from.
They've been through the box and the trash. Like, they don't care about what it's just foot covering for them.
Yeah.
It's not art.
So,
we look at
so because
like
of those
art.
people, they lose out on Air Force Ones because they don't deserve them.
I agree with you. I'm with you on that.
It's the same thing. It's the same thing with Vans. The same thing with Panda Dunks now.
Y'all know kids.
Oh yeah. They weren't really big
people,
here, but
people that wear dirty Air Force Ones, dirty triple white Air Force Ones, need kids.
yes,
That's it. No more Air Force Ones for y'all. All y'all can wear is kids. We used to call them white girls back in the day. Because white girls will always wear the all white low kids, and they would be beat.
But now they're wearing the dirty Air Force Ones.
Yeah, they didn't transition from Air Force Ones to Air Force Ones, Dunks, and Blazers, bro. Blazer highs,
Blazers.
the white and black Blazer highs.
I can't lie to you.
Destroy, and they choke them out.
I can't lie to you. I love a blazer. I love a Blazer high, but I can't wear them. I love a Blazer high, but I can't wear them. They're too narrow.
Blazers super. They are narrow, but they're super comfortable, and they do look a little wicked on the toe down. I ain't gonna lie. Blazers make you feel like your feet long.
So Daniel, who do you attribute this bad behavior to? Like, what majority of the faction of people do you attribute this bad behavior to? That's
Girls.
the question, bro.
It's women.
Yeah, it's women.
Like,
Really?
Everyone likes to say it's white women. No, it's just women. It's just women in general. They don't respect the white on white Air Force One.
I was making a cultural reference from my past. That's no offense to any white women over the world. No. I'm just letting y'all know what we called them back in the day in the hood. I apologize.
But, yeah, it's women so the women, because of the women, they lose the Air Force One.
Oh, that's kind of interesting, bro. That was kind of interesting take to think. And what I'm definitely going to say is, there is so much bad behavior out there at this moment in time. But you know what? One take I want to definitely say is, I was going to say, what's your top 5 sneakers for the year? Because we're coming to that point. What is your top 5 sneakers for this year? Your personal reference.
It's really this is, and I haven't really given it that much thought because a lot of the bigger shoes I haven't really bothered with.
But this is great because when you don't give it thought, the first 5 sneakers that pop into your mind are the first 5 sneakers
your favorite cups.
See, I half of them I didn't cop. SB4s, SB4s. And I know everyone said it, but you know, clean colorway, you know, the sail leather, gun bottom. Listen, you put a gun bottom on something, I'm there.
Yeah.
You put a gun bottom on something, I'm there. So yeah, SB4s. Reimagined threes.
100%.
A pair that I didn't get, but I absolutely love the look of, and even though I know I could never wear in it. The Sauconys, the J tips. Is it the first ones with the wild colours? Remember who front it's?
Yeah.
Hard. But the way I dress, I can never wear those. So I'm looking at some of the, because is it the grid Azure? Is it? And I've been looking at just some of the model in general, and the model in general is quite nice.
Yep.
So for that to make someone like me look at Saucony in general, that has to be up there.
Yeah, they did the thing. They did the thing this year. They definitely did the thing this year. Two more you got, bro.
Oh, it's a pair that went on sale, but I love them. The Vibrations of Niger. I love them. The Vibrations of Niger ones, I love them. The minute I saw them, I was like, I gotta get them. I can't remember what happened, why I didn't get them when they dropped, but I'm glad I missed them. And the Amman Year 5s.
Yeah.
And it's cheating to say I love both pairs.
No, it's not. Some people split them, and some people put them. I split them in my 5 because
I feel like I should split them. And if gun to my head, I'm going with the. I can't remember the names. The dark pair.
The Dawn is the grey one.
The Dawn Rising Light Dusk Black.
Dusk, yeah. So it'll be the Dusk.
Yeah.
So gun to my head, it's the Dusk.
So the other correct answers to this was the Union one, the J Balvin freeze. There's a lot.
You know what? That's true, and I did love the Union. I do like the Union one. Love it. The Balvin threes again. Love it. But I had to slip an OG in there, didn't I?
I had the Union. I had the Union ones at 3, and the white cements at 2, because I put the Dusk at 5. I had the Dawn at 4, and the UNC one. UNC again, toe I put at 5. This
is what I mean. Look how spoiled we've been.
Very spoiled, bro.
Look how spoiled we've been. That 3. We've all named. We've all named. That's 3 other big shoes that I couldn't even think of off the top of my head. That's how spoiled we've been. That's how spoiled we've been this year.
Controversial take, bro. I think the Union one's very disrespected this year. Very disrespected. Yeah,
I love the Union one.
Except for I haven't had a lot of people put it on their top 5, and Q's put it on his top 5. That sneaker probably wore it. Yeah, exactly. So I think that when I do my list, I probably want to put that up there high, because for me, putting a footscape on a Jordan 1 and constructing it the way they did was magnificent.
It shouldn't work. It shouldn't work.
But it does. You know what? You know what? Let's be honest. It didn't work until it came out. Until we went... Yep. Leather is I'm going to pick up a pair of those, because in the summer... the summer... You know it already, bro.
In the summer that they're gonna go off. You can do your lace swaps. You can do all kind of madness with them.
I already wore mine twice. I pulled them out the week after. They had to come out.
Yep.
I bought a shirt. I bought a shirt for them before I even got the delivery.
Oh my days!
And you know what? Shout out to Q, because Q was the first one to come out and say, "I love those sneakers." I don't know why, but I love those sneakers.
Q.
I didn't even know why. I just like them.
Yeah, and you know what? To everybody that's not got the Union ones, when they come out next year or the year after, and you're crying that you missed them, they're quite cheap right this moment in time. So if you
can get them, you can get them for a little over retail.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Stop crying.
Going to pick up. Usually, one of my first pickups for the year is to pick up something I didn't pick up last year. Like this year, where are we? This year was, if I can reach you properly, about dropping everything. This year it was these.
Oh, yeah. Union 2, yeah.
I'm going to pick up the rattan pair at some point, the other color at some point. But I saw these and everyone's like, "Oh, twos." I like twos.
Me
twos.
too.
I don't know how you can't like twos. Like, and I think especially from from being from the UK as well. Like, like we like twos around here. We like twos around here.
I'm not gonna go and get my Chicago twos because that's the only twos I got.
Like, because the thing is, these are tanks in the winter.
Them bread twos.
These are tanks.
Yeah. That's
absolute,
crazy,
absolute tank. We spoke about like sneaker memories. There's a good memory attached to this actually. I'm in like a group chat with a bunch of guys, and we help each other pick up and this, that, and the other. And one of the guys he dropped these in the chat, and I was like, "Yo, they're tough. They're tough." And didn't think about it. A couple of weeks later, he's like, "Oh, I've got something to send you. Send me your address." I'm like, "All right, cool." Didn't think. I'm trying to ask him what for. Just don't worry. I'm just going to send you. Open the box. It's these babies. So these were a gift as well.
Let's go.
Sheesh.
When people talk about community being dead, and you see things like this, things like this.
You're not really in the community.
This is what I was gonna ask you, bro. Last question before we round off the interview with you, bro. Before we go onto the main subject of the quiz strikes, what does community mean to you?
It means a lot. It means a lot of things. It means to me, it's just like-minded souls enjoying something together.
Yeah.
It's not about who has what. It's not about who has the most. You know what I mean? It's just about, yo, you like this, I like this. Let's enjoy it.
Yeah. I think the whole agendas and and what you call it, the politicking and all of that stuff doesn't.
I don't get involved. I'm not a big head in the wider community. You won't see me like my Instagram page is my Instagram page. It's not shoes page. It's not, there's probably more pictures of my cat than there are of my shoes.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just all of that stuff, all of that nonsense that comes with like the hierarchy, like trying to create a hierarchy of the community is absolutely.
I'm not
stupid.
I'm not interested in any of that.
Yeah, exactly that. But yeah,
I just like shoes.
Exactly. This is why we got this podcast, because we like shoes. But yes, that was pretty much the interview with you, bro. It was a good take. Hopefully we will stay on. Don't go. But we're just saying, hopefully we will get you more on you in the future as well when you come on and actually kind of elaborate on different aspects of your sneaker life. But like, I was going to mention your Croc situation. If you want to mention that quickly, bro.
Oh yeah. I need everyone to pick up their Crocs. Everyone that's got Crocs, pick them up. Take them outside.
What?
Take them outside and throw them in the bin. throw them in the bin.
Why is that?
Everybody I know rave about the comfort. So
they have shoes to me.
A couple of weeks ago, yeah, leave them in the house.
Yeah.
If you must wear them, leave them in the house. Don't let them step outside. So I went to see my niece and nephew. So I went to my brother's house. And it just so happened that I'm sure you do it in the States too, where where you have Santa visit, and he comes down the road. So Santa was there, and I had I think I had some threes on at the time. My brother just threw some Crocs at me. It's like, yo, just put them on, man. What are you taking long for? So I did. I put the Crocs on. I got 5 minutes down the road, and I said, "Nah, I need whatever. I need your sliders." My brother is a size smaller than me, and his Crocs weirdly were big, but I put on sliders that were way too small instead of wear them Crocs. I couldn't do it.
That's a statement. That's a statement, bro.
It's what it is, bro.
Like,
I
I
just
don't
wear mine
understand.
in the
I don't
house.
understand. I don't understand why people like them. And they're not that comfortable. They're not comfortable. They're ugly. The only thing that they're good for is the sport mode memes.
I'm gonna give you. I'll give you a piece. I'll give you a piece of advice, bro. Daniel, give you a piece of advice. I would buy a fresh pair of Crocs and try them, because just on the basis that the foot actual memory is from your brother's foot, so this is why it's uncomfortable. So when you get
Listen,
a fresh new pair of Crocs,
If somebody wants to give me a pair of
That
Crocs,
part.
I would try them.
That part.
But I'm not taking my money and buying Crocs.
and this is why
my sister gave me these Crocs for Christmas last year, and I wear them because my sister gave them to me.
that one there, bro. Gifts.
See, if your sister didn't buy those Crocs, what would you have on your feet instead now?
Socks. or my little Walmart house shoes I used to wear before. You know, I probably would have had to get another pair of house shoes, but before these Crocs, I was just wearing generic house shoes. You know what I mean? Because we got hardwood downstairs and the floor be cold. I don't want my feet to be cold when I go downstairs. So yeah.
I live in slides at home.
I really shouldn't even have these on right now upstairs, but when I came upstairs, I just didn't take them off. So it happened like that sometimes.
So Q's literally saying socks over Crocs, yeah.
Yeah, I say that.
All right, cool. Finally, we're in the quick strike subject range. Let's get into some of these quick strikes for this week, bro. It's been one of those long days today.
Yo, I don't know how ready y'all are for this, but he's back. Once again, we have an appearance from Mr. Bourrier himself.
Conrad Bourrier.
And he wants y'all to pay $200 for a pair of socks with a little bit of rubber on the bottom. These is like, y'all remember footsies, like isotoner footsies, like the wool socks with the rubber on the bottom?
They look like football grip socks.
Yeah.
Hold on. I thought they were $100 last week. You talked about this. It was about
$200.
Get out of here, bro. $200 for a pair of socks.
At this point, I am convinced.
You know what? You know what, right? One little toenail, it's over, bro.
At this point, I am convinced that these guys are just taking the piss. They're just saying, if we just put it out and slap a big price tag on it, how many people gonna buy it?
Well,
because I guarantee you will see these.
They were sitting. Yesterday, or Wednesday, whenever it was, they dropped. They were sitting for pretty much most of the day, but now it looked like they're actually starting to sell out. So I'm gonna just issue this red card to everybody.
Yes.
That participated in this foolishness.
Yes.
That Kanye West is trying to perpetuate out here in the community. First of all, these are not sneakers. Okay?
They are not.
This is a sneaker pod, but these are not sneakers. These pods are not sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Sneaker, there's a difference. This is a sneaker pod, but these Yeezy pods are not sneakers, okay?
Is this really how they're selling it, with showing it folding?
Yeah.
This is how it's on.
This is the site, the website, bro. This is the official website, the bodies. Look. Oh
my days.
Pick size.
What are they expecting people to do with them? Like put them in their pocket after when they go into people's houses where they have to,
Yeah. For if people that don't let you wear shoes in their house, you can take them off, stick them in your pocket. You know what I mean?
He's gone. It's basically if you're going to Japanese.
He got some night pants for you to wear outside too for $120 if you're interested.
bro. I'm gonna share this, bro. I think I'm going to say the not controversial thing. I'm going to say the opposite to what you say. Kanye is a genius, right? Because he just gone and copped some Balenciagas, taken the bottom off, and actually sold them back to you as a pair of socks. That's jokes. That's jokes, bro. The Balenciaga, was it speed sock? What were we talking about? The speed sock stretch knit. Yep. Basically, which was a trend in our COVID days.
It was a trend. It was a trend.
He's taking the bottom off that. He's taking the bottom, a foam sole off that, giving a bit of rubber, and sold it back to you. That is a genius move, bro. In my personal opinion. And if they're selling out, congratulations to you, bro. Congratulations to you.
He got these men's crop tops for y'all too, if y'all interested.
I thought that was underpants.
You talking about these what they call them, these little booty shorts for men for $100. Bro, I can go to Joann's right now and make all this stuff for $100. And he trying to sell you one little piece of, bro. Look at this, bro. What is this? Come on, man. Come on. I wouldn't even dry my shoes with that when I was cleaning them. And we can forget about the album, bro. I don't want to hear no music from this guy, man. I mean, I shout out, I guess, to the people that still like his music, but I can't separate the foolishness from the music. I'm struggling. I refuse to participate, bro. And shout out to Ty Dolla $ign. Ty Dolla $ign is one of my favorite artists. I can't rock with you, bro, because you over there with him.
I think my thing with Ye is that as somebody that works within like mental health, I can see that this man is clearly very unwell. But what he needs is is good people around him to stop sticking fucking microphones in front of his face.
Yeah, he needs a support group. He definitely needs a support group to actually help him, because basically,
and I know it's difficult. I know it's difficult when you're rich. People don't want to get cut off, this, that, and the other. But he needs support not right now.
Yeah, you know what it is. His mother was his biggest support group, once that's gone, he's lost that kind of support element. And
she reined him in when he was being foolish, when he was going too far.
Ironically, his new album is called VULTURES, and ironically, after his mum passed away, God rest his soul.
That's all that he was surrounded by.
Yep. And then this is what you get. Still, exactly. So, shout to Kanye for you know what? As much as we ridicule him, I think he just needs somebody around him to actually support him, to give him the right advice, because he's struggling. You can see he's struggling.
You can really see it. Like I don't want as messed up as some of the things he said, as I don't want to condemn him too much, because I can see that this is very clearly a man that is severely unwell.
You know what? Like, when somebody's unwell and they say certain things, if you see a mental patient, I don't know if that's the right term to say, but if you see somebody that's not well saying things like this, you're not going to take them seriously, because you know they need the help, then you give them the help. But when it's somebody that's famous and publicly out there that says things, it's easy to ridicule, but you don't realize that maybe what he's crying for is help, and what he needs is help. Yeah.
Because now he most definitely needs. And the sad thing is, he's probably never going to get it.
Yeah, and another sad thing is,
everyone is too scared to tell him, "Yo, you can't do that. You can't say that." You know what I mean? Because they don't want to be cut off.
Yeah, that too. But I do feel like it's easy to ridicule somebody. Like, you know what? Everybody loves, like we talked about underdogs. Everybody loves the underdog, but everybody loves ripping people up from a higher tier to bring them back down to earth. And I think that's a very bad thing in society. Like, we should look at, and you know what? Can you might be a millionaire or a billionaire, wherever he is, but he's still human at the end of the day. So we need to kind of, like, people out there that really care about him need to reach out to him and give him support, because at this moment in time, anybody that's kind of not conveying the same message that he's saying it's a conspiracy, and that's what he's got in his mind, because he's very paranoid at this moment in time with everything. And this is why we see the reactive way, or every time something happens, Kanye's very reactive to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I thought that was going to be a bit more funny than it was, but it went.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, I think
It started funny.
I serious this out on that one.
Yeah,
No,
but yeah,
it's
if you
cool,
want, if
bro.
you want the new Balenciaga Kanye West Gagas, you can go and get them from his website. It's $200.
Yeah, trash.
Yeah, it's about 100.
If you're a fool and you've got too much money, there you go.
There you go. There you go.
Right, next week's right, bro.
So I was mentioning this to you yesterday. Apparently, the Jordan 4 is now remastered off of the SB4.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at that. If
The
that's the case.
reimagined breads, the military blues, the Fear 4s, and every 4 going forward is supposedly to be constructed like the SB4s.
Does that mean they're no longer going to crush our pinky toes?
Yes, that is exactly what that means.
So basically, as Kobe would say, they're pro-tros. So basically,
Yes.
every Jordan 4 coming out in the future is a pro-tro because
Let it be a thing.
Yeah, because you know what we always said the Jordan's got from the 80, 85s onwards aren't as comfortable as we would like them to be. We had in 2017 and 18, or maybe 18 and 19, where we were talking about, like, even Q's got an example of that, the React on the outsole of the Jordan 1. So that was a thing, and then that got scrapped because it aesthetically didn't look good. I initially thought what they were going to do was still have the rubber, the rubber outsole, but in a lining where you got the air bubble, the foam was going to be more reactive, so it's going to be more comfortable. I thought that was a better version. Then we had this is why, even though we ridicule it, we have the reimagined versions, and we have now we have the SB versions of the 4s. I think it was all a trial to kind of get that sneaker, or get the old vintage sneakers back up to a spec where people could actually wear them and be more comfortable with them. This is why they did the Jordan 30, 31 onwards, because basically they wanted to pro-tro those old vintage sneakers without making them the old vintage sneakers. And this is why we're at Jordan 38 now. Even though, like, in the early examples, the Jordan that was going to be like Jordan was going to be based on the Jordan 1 or the Jordan 2 or the Jordan 3. But then it kind of evolved from that, and it kind of became a own little beast on itself. So them doing that.
I'm sorry. You just put a thought in my head. I wasn't going to mention it. The Jordan 38 hair.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yo,
If I was tall enough to play basketball, I'd probably wear like mainline Jordan, like from the 34 onwards. They look like tech-wise, they look really good and actually look decent as well.
I like the 33. I want the 33 right now still, the OG 33.
I was very close to getting a pair of the Travis 33s when they dropped. Everyone, the ones that everybody hated.
Yeah,
I like them, and I like the SE version as well, which is quite nice.
the SE was dope too. Yeah.
So for Nike to go and do that to the Jordan 4, and I'm hoping like Jordan 4s, it depends on, it's a 50-50 take, because some people actually think Jordan 4s are really comfortable, some people don't actually think they're really comfortable. So
4s become comfortable, but you have
to break them. You have to break them in.
Yeah, you have to break them in, and until you do, they are, man.
Yeah, but like from that perspective, if they're gonna produce the pro-tro Jordan 4, a remastered Jordan 4, and make it as the SB4, which I think with the military blue 4 you're seeing more and more of, it's a good thing. Like, if you can make you can make sneakers way more comfortable, more people are going to gravitate to them.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it.
What's the next model?
The aesthetics.
What's the one model they should definitely try and do this to make it comfortable? Because there's only certain types. There's only, like, I don't think they need the Pro-Tro of 12 or the 13 because they're comfortable already.
They could make this. I've never worn 8s, you know, but from what I've 8 is another one where it's the colorway, the right colorway, like the new Soulfly ones that are coming. Is it the Rui Hachimuras?
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think eights are a little narrow. I won't even say they're narrow. I think the straps are too short. Maybe they lengthen the straps a little bit on eights, and maybe do something. Maybe tinker with the cushioning a little bit. Pun intended. I think they can make eights better with a Pro Trail.
Okay.
Sixes.
They're not uncomfortable, but when you strap them, depending on your foot shape, like the way your arch is made, when you strap them, yeah, it could be a little tough. Air raised too.
Yeah. I think they need to go back. I know Daniel, you find the Jordan 1 comfortable. I still think they need to go back and maybe.
No, they could be more comfortable. They could be more comfortable.
Like,
well, yeah. They did the Zoom.
That's what I was about to say.
Zoom Comfort 2s and 1s, the SB ones, but they haven't really rolled it out like they look like they rolled it out with the 4s.
That's one thing I don't like about not like. This is one thing I don't understand about the brand, Jordan brand, is when you've got like the Zoom Comfort, why do a different range? I know why, because obviously it makes more money when you have an independent silhouette and you can kind of call it a different name and give it a different like feel to it. I understand that, but why not do it to the Jordan 1? Like Jordan 1,
what's crazy
probably
they're cheaper. The Zoom Comfort is cheaper. But it feels
they're a good deal.
Exactly. Why not bring that same tech? Why not bring that same tech to the Jordan 1? Jordan 1s are uncomfortable. Like over for me personally, depends on the person. I can wear it,
bro. Don't say that.
I can wear it. No. I'm talking about longevity. Jordan 1s are comfortable for the first 5-6 hours.
And be okay.
Yeah, but this is what I'm talking about. Different people, different aspects. You can wear Jordan 1s all day. So can Daniel. No, I'm not flat-footed. I'm totally not flat-footed. I wouldn't say I'm too wide-footed, but I don't think it's not even the pinky toe. It's the arch of my foot, like literally the middle arch of my foot.
Flat-footed then.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because me, I find them.
You have a low arch.
Me, I find them. Like I said, I wear them for 12 hours, and I started wearing them originally because the traction. I work a lot on like lino flooring which can be slippery, and sometimes in my line of work I might need some traction.
And you know what? This is a pointless conversation. Nike, what you really need to do is provide an insole that we can all buy we can personalize and actually put on any sneaker.
That's a good idea, bro. Nike do they make insoles?
No, you gotta get your person.
Never seen
they do
Nike insole.
They do for athletes. I think they do. Athletes get
no.
They get like drop-ins, don't they?
Nike.
But I think they outsource all of that stuff, don't they?
Yeah, they outsource all of that stuff. So
if you watch NBA game all the way to the end, when the superstars give away their shoes, they always take the insoles out.
Yeah, and this is why if you really serious, and it shout out to E that does this. If you're really serious about your sneakers and you're really serious about comfort, go and get yourself pay £50. £50 is nothing in terms of sneakers. Go and pay £50. Get your personalized insole and basically wear it for every sneaker. Take the insoles out of your normal sneaker and put your insole in, and you'll be comfortable every single time because they adjusted to your feet. This is what Nike should be selling us. Rather than doing Pro Trolls and reinventing, just basically say, Nike, look, you know what? We understand that these vintage sneakers might be uncomfortable. We can guarantee a personalized insole for you. Just give us this amount of money and we'll give it to you. And you can keep buying from them because it's got your personalized foot spec. Go to the store. They'll map your feet. They'll map your walking pattern and they'll design the insole for you. Easy as that. That's a win-win from Nike.
If I could get like a personalized pair of insoles for some six, because I love how sixes look, but you can't wear them for me personally, I can't wear them for very long.
Just get personalized insoles, bro. Like, I would take out, like, you could wear any sneaker in that range. Any sneaker for the insole.
You just got to buy high performance insoles.
Yeah,
exactly. You can get a pair for like $30-$40, which probably be like $25-$30 for y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know about the shipping, but I know it's a bunch of companies over here that sell high performance insoles. For sure.
Nike,
so
you know
that
what?
might be the way to go.
if I'm honest, Nike should be doing accessories. Like forget sneakers, they should be concentrating some of their actual long term marketing on accessories, like insoles, crease protectors, all of that stuff. Like they don't do a lot of that stuff because they're concentrating on sneakers.
I don't know about the crease guard thing. I think Nike should stay away from that because they're making the shoes. Like why would you make a product that's kind of
that stops people buying your product?
Yeah, that's like an insult to the product.
No, but when's the last time you actually had somebody buy a sneaker based on the amount of creases they've had on the sneakers? It's more or less the foam that blows out, or the paint that chips away.
Bro, shoes are going to crease, dog. Heels crease when women wear heels over time. They're
supposed to.
Boots crease. Everything. Every
don't get
kind
me
of
wrong.
footwear is going to crease.
Don't get me wrong. In between wears, I use crease guards, and I'll put one in after each wear.
Yeah, it keeps the form.
I don't want my shoes mash up because they ain't cheap. But
right.
They're supposed to crease, man.
Yeah, bro. I just keep the insert that comes with the shoe when I take them off. That's about it. And I clean them, keep the condition.
I go a little further. I go a little further.
You got aftermarket.
I keep that, and then I've got
stuff it.
Okay. Then I've got the crease guard in there as well.
Yeah, I don't do.
But you can't wear them. You can't wear them with the guard in. I don't think.
No, TJ got a video about crease protectors. Y'all go check that out.
Yeah, I use Crease Beasts now because Crease Beasts, there's a thick version, the slim version as well. I found that Jordan 1s need a thinner version for them as well, but like basically it's good. It's a good crease protector, to be honest. Like if I'm honest, that's the one I go to. I don't like the plastic ones anymore. That the plastic ones, especially when you're driving, they ride up onto your foot and they kind of like really hurt. Like I don't like them. You got to take your shoes out. You got to reposition them, put them back in. Nah, it's not for me, bro. Not for me at all.
All right. Third and final quick strike, because we putting our ass off today, boy. We killing it. I swear. I love this part. Jordan 1 OG Year of the Dragon. My goodness. I know this is all you, Q. This is all you. Listen, bro. I'm not convinced that I'm going to even go for these because of the colorway. However, this Jordan 1 Low OG I think it's better than Chris Paul's.
Oh, interesting.
I'm about to say it's better than the VULTURES.
Nah, that's too far. That's too far. The VULTURES are dope, bro.
You know what? The Chris Pauls are nice, but it's more the simplicity of them I like. These I like the details. Like the colorway is a no for me.
That's equivalent. Right. That's equivalent to the Chinese, the Year of the Rabbit.
But the details, like the way they've like etched the leather so it looks like dragon scales, and all the little touches. That sort of thing. Those sort of things I love.
What's the next one, bro? There's loads of Chinese New Year's this year, bro.
Actually, this ain't. See, I'm slipping on my paper. Hold on. I thought I clicked.
I want to look
at collection. Here we go.
I want to look at the 312.
Why you want to look at the 312? So we have the women's release of the OG Low. We have a grade schools, which is the retro version, which is the lesser tier version. Let's be clear. There's the OG Jordan 1 Low, and there's the retro Jordan 1 Low.
They should just stop making these.
Right.
Just stop making these.
Look at the swoosh. Look at the swoosh.
The materials on this one, because it's a Chinese New Year, it's an SE. It's gonna be good. The materials are gonna be good, but the design, y'all could kill it. Y'all, nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Keep them.
There's a 2, which they showing the wrong picture. Oh, no, that's the other grade school colorway. I'm sorry. That's the OG grade school colorway, the gold and green. The retro is red and gold. Stay away from that one. There's the Chinese New Year 2 low. It's clean. Same colorway as the ones, but obviously a different spin.
Bro. What does that look like? We had a similar sneaker, similar to Jordan 2 low.
It does kind of remind me of the K54 2 low.
Kind of does, yeah. It kind of does.
It also reminds me of the Burgundy.
But that's also nice.
The Burgundy 2 low. Or Cherrywood. The Cherrywood 2 low.
Cherrywood. That's just the one that comes to my mind, yeah.
Yeah, but it's got green and gold on it instead of gray. So that's that one.
Yeah. It's very similar to the Cherrywood.
Very similar. Jordan 38 Chinese New Year. All red. I like the green pods on there.
If I balled, I'd be having those.
100%. I probably want to do a lace swap. I don't like the green laces.
Nah, I think it needs the red to go.
Yeah,
I think it needs the same. That same.
Yeah, faded or double lace like a union laces or something like that. I could dig that. And what TJ wanted to see, the Jordan Legacy 312 Chinese New Year.
I'm not mad at it. I like it. I like it. Like the all white green touches. The swoosh is nice. Green elephant print and like the burgundy on the actual inner lining and outsole. It's nice. I like it. I
would have rather the elephant print panel been white and the elephant print been on the heel like a traditional 3 elephant print. They are clean though. They definitely clean. And the swoosh is stupid.
Yeah, stupid.
The pattern on the swoosh is ridiculous. Good ridiculous. Good stupid.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Stadium 90, Jordan Stadium 90, which is quietly been moving around. I see a decent amount of Stadium 90s on casual feet, which is a good thing for this silhouette. It's not a sneakerhead silhouette, but no. So I respect it. I respect it for what it is. And that's about it. I thought there was another one, but apparently not.
Yeah, it's a very good rotation. Like, you know what they started doing with the Chinese New Year? Like from a couple of years back, they did when they dropped the Year the Rabbit, they dropped a lot of Year the Rabbits, which was great to see. And
Air Max.
Yeah. And then from the back of that, they actually drop in a lot more silhouettes. Like I remember when Chinese New Year's will usually get 1 or 2 sneakers. Now it's like 5 or 6. But it's good. It's good though because basically, I think like even with the Year the Rabbits, they were kind of exclusively to regions as well. And I think this is going to be the same thing. It's going to be exclusive to regions where some regions get it, some regions don't, and it makes it a bit more regional in terms of releases, which I think they're going back down to. But it's interesting to see. Definitely dope sneakers.
Yeah, January 21st, January 24th, 2024 is when they're supposed to drop. That's the date we got right now, at least. So
good luck on those because they're going to be quite difficult to get. But yes,
those will be difficult.
Yeah, like Year the Rabbit, bro. Year the Rabbit lows, yeah, don't. You know what? You know what? This is why when you said you don't like Jordan 1 lows, I was like, no, but I'm not that person. I do like Jordan 1 lows, but they're not for me because there's so many good Jordan 1 lows out there. There's so many good Jordan 1 lows out there.
Like I can appreciate when something's good, even if I don't like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Got to.
Like I don't like them personally, but I understand why other people like them at least.
Okay,
yeah, that's different from the hatred that TJ got though. But anyway, let's go to the main topic.
Main subject time. Every single time, bro. He digs it
in. Oh man, CNN Business is reporting Nike says they'll cut $2 billion. I repeat, $2 billion in cost next year.
Yeah.
TJ and I
$2 billion is a lot.
So we have been talking about this for the longest time. All year we've been talking about this.
Yeah,
And Q's always been like, don't mention it, bro. We know it's coming. Don't mention it, bro. You know it's coming. It's brewing. And you know what? Me and Q always look at strategy, like in terms of what could be coming, what could possibly come coming. This is why when the Legend Blues were supposed to release this year and they were lining it up for last year, I was saying the next big 11 OG is going to be the Legend Blues or Columbia 11s, and they delayed it to next year. I know. If you look at the strategies, you know what's coming. Nike ain't gonna sit there and think, you know what, our sneakers are going on sale. It's a good thing. Nah, bro. It's not bro. It's not for them. It's not a good thing because obviously they want the price they want it for. But we always talk about how you evaluate selling your pairs and overproducing your pairs. If you overproduce your pairs and they sit and you're not getting the value for the pairs, like if the sheets ain't balancing, you have to kind of strategize better. And this is what Nike's doing. What they're seeing at this moment in time, their sheets ain't balancing. They're not selling as much as they'd like to. Most of their stock is going on sale, so they're not making the same profit margins. And now they're like, all right, cool. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna streamline it. And what me and Q always talk about, what we hesitate to talk about previously, is Nike are going to, like you said, Q, dropping $2 billion off the streamlining costs. What does that mean, bro? I'm gonna let you tell me what that means.
So this includes obviously layoffs, which is going to be very, very unfortunate. It's going to be across the board too. I feel like we're going to see some corporate layoffs. We're going to also see retail and production layoffs, which means less sneakers coming, less frequently. You know what I'm saying? Less frequent releases and lower stock numbers on a lot of releases. Now, this is a 3-year plan. The $2 billion they plan to cut within the next 3 years.
3 years, yeah.
So it's going to start slowly, I think. And it's the more... Because they cite companies like Hoka and OnCloud. So, like I was saying, sometimes when we had this conversation, it's not us that's moving the needle, bro. It's the casual people, because sneakerheads ain't buying Hokas and OnClouds. Regular people are buying Hokas and OnClouds. Every day I go to work, I see people wearing Hokas and OnClouds. They're not wearing New Balance. They're not wearing Nikes or Adidas. They are, but nowhere near as much, especially people in the medical field. You might be able to speak to that, Daniel. OnCloud and Hoka have taken a hold of the casual culture as far as comfort.
Like, even over here, people are wearing Skechers.
Skechers too, yeah. Skechers, you know, I don't think Skechers is hurting Nike.
No, not at all. Not at all.
But that does speak to what I was saying, you know, just the fact that they cited those two companies. And this is going to affect China, Europe, massively, Middle East, and Africa also. So this is going to be a worldwide thing, and I feel like we're going to get the brunt of it, because we're not going to get like all this, what we've been talking about this whole pod. Going in the store, being able to try on, waiting on set, playing chicken with sales. They don't like it, and they about to do something.
But the truth of the matter is the emergence of all of these smaller brands, your Hokas, your OnClouds, are because the casual who are the people they're not selling to us really. They're selling to the guy that walks into Foot Locker or walks into JD. They're selling to that guy who walks in, picks up a pair of shoes, and walks out with them. Those guys got tired of not being able to get the shoes. They'd see shoes and they'd walk into a shop and say, "I want these shoes." Oh, you can't buy them. They've had to look elsewhere.
You know what? I'm gonna say that statement was true. I'm gonna give you my take now. That statement was true in the COVID era, not now. And then I think I think that's now is dictated by the price. So if you go to a shop and Jordans are like 180 to what in the UK, 180 to pounds to £200, and you see another comparable sneaker and you're like, oh, that's 135, or the Kazum Comforts, that's one whatever 140, whatever it is, you're gonna buy those because basically they're cheaper. The Jordans, they're cheaper, right? That's the baseline. So Jordans have become more expensive. So that's number one. And number two, I think if I'm Jordan and Nike, I want my sneakers to be revered again. I want my sneakers to be harder to get again. I want the hype around my sneakers to re-emerge again so that people want my sneakers again. So the only way I'm going to do that is by reducing the stock level.
Bro, I hear what you're saying. But if that was absolutely the case, there would be no trouble. The problem is the average pair of Hokas is 165, 175.
Yeah. Like these Hokas, these Ons, they're not cheap shoes. They're not cheap shoes at all. I think some of the Ons are closing in on like 180.
Yeah, but we're talking about $180. That's the old Jordan price, bro. That's the old Jordan price. Jordans now are 220 in the States. That's the old Jordan price.
Facts. But all I'm saying is, bro, companies like Hoka and On Cloud, they're making such a big dent in the casual space, bro. Like that's what's bothering Nike. Sure, New Balance, the emergence of New Balance probably bothered them a little bit, but that's just one company. Over the past 2 or 3 years, Hoka and On Cloud have grown to such heights, bro. Like, I get what you're saying about pricing, like old Jordan prices or whatever. It's not the Jordans. It's the Air Max. It's the casual. It's the stuff that, like Daniel said, that people walking in and can get off the shelf.
Yeah, but that's happening now, bro.
That's sitting on the shelf
happening.
now.
But that's happening with Jordan. With every except for collaborations. Except for the collaborations, what other Jordan one is not available? What Jordan is not available,
bro?
Like, except for collaborations,
you keep bringing it to the sneaker community. Stop talking about sneakerhead sneakers.
No,
it's not about sneakerhead sneakers.
I'm talking about as a casual, not even sneakerheads. As a casual person, if you're walking into, I will take my sneakerhead hat off. I'll walk into a shop right this moment in time in the UK as a sneakerhead, not as a sneakerhead, as a casual person. I'm going there and I'm seeing all the varieties, all the sneakers sitting. Bro, burgundy 5s are sitting. Every single 5 is sitting. Every single 1 is sitting. Every single 13 is sitting. What's not available at this moment in time? Tell me what's not available for the casual user.
So you speaking on profit loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you on that for sure, yeah.
But there's nothing right this moment in time that's not really available for the casual user, for the casual customer. Not at this moment in time, bro. You can't sit here and say to me like, oh, because it's easier available for the other brands are easy available. No, it's not. Because basically right this moment in time in the UK, any casual person can go to any retailer out there and pick up any, except for the collaborations, by the way. And then every brand has a collaboration which is hard to get, but any GR sneaker you can go get. So,
bro,
and they're on sale, bro. They're on sale,
when the bubble burst, all them people popped off with it, and they flew away.
That's
all them people,
the thing.
Everybody that cared about Jordan 1s and Jordan 4s and Jordan 11s, because the bubble was swelling, and all these people that were inside the bubble, they gone now.
Yeah, and the thing is, when you as a company, you can't live in that bubble because you know that bubble is 50% exaggerated to what you have to for the time. You have to take advantage for the time, but when the bubble bursts, you need to realize that you need to re-strategize, and this is what Nike is doing, re-strategizing. But the thing is,
I don't even know why we argued about this. Like, we agreed on this a long time ago.
I don't think Nike were ready. I don't think a lot of us were ready for the drop off because we expected there to be a decline. You know, once COVID was over.
Yeah,
but it was almost like a light switch.
Yeah, the worst thing was the pretending sneakerheads that were casual heads already. Like, let's be honest, some of the sneakerheads that were there were casual. Yeah, the casual
They're gone.
sneakerheads that weren't serious and that weren't gonna pick up 50, 60 or 30, 40 or whatever pairs they wanted every year.
They're gone.
Nah, that they're gone permanently, right? But I believe in trends. I believe in sneaker trends anyway, because basically all fashion trends anyway. We saw the Yeezy wave, we saw the NMD wave, we saw the Jordan 1 rising back up again. Then we saw the New Balance wave. Then we're seeing the Hoka wave. We're seeing waves. Everything comes in waves. But what Jordan brand need to do is strategize themselves to be a permanent wave, and the only way to do that is to make either, if you want to keep the prices high, is to reduce the cream on the top that goes on sale. That's what they need to do to actually make sure that the core units that they get are selling out. How do you
That's
do
what's
that?
happening. That's what this
But
is.
if I'm not mistaken, aren't like Nike and Jordan numbers still pretty high? Like, as far as like just sales in general go, they're still doing okay sales wise. It's just
So
Yeah,
they are doing well. Like they gonna always do well, but they're down
Yeah.
12%, 13%. So that's a lot. Because they're doing so well, a small percentage is a whole lot. And
Yeah.
ain't nobody over there trying to lose money. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So
And the
it don't matter how many billions they make. Like let's hypothetical. Let's say one stockholder at Nike, right? A big stockholder. Let's say they own 10%. That 12% is going to affect their bottom line a whole lot.
yeah.
I think what you're mentioning is when Nike announced the actual 2 billion cuts on costs, what I actually did was took a 12.5% dip on the actual stock market. So basically, actually affected the actual stocks on Nike's behalf.
And people gonna start pulling out, and when they having these meetings with these stockholders, they're not happy. Hold on, bro. I came up 4 million short this year. What's happening?
Yeah,
Well,
but you know what?
We lost. We came up 2 billion short. So yeah, you're gonna come up 4 million short.
But you know what?
We
The
need to
best
fix
thing.
that. We need to fix that. What we gonna do to fix this before I take all my money out and y'all back to spending y'all money?
You know what? These stockholders ain't thinking that. I can tell you one thing. Once the stock goes down, they're reinvesting more, because the only way for Nike is an appreciating company. So what they're going to do, they're going to put more money, they're going to put more money into it, get more stocks onto it, and actually make that, they will eventually rise to a point where they're like, all right, cool. We no longer got 10%, we got 12% of the actual company. That's what these big players do. And you know, once stocks go down, a lot of small people will actually take their stock out. Nah, that's the right time to invest, and that's what these
big
people
boys
do.
they coined it. It's buy the dip, innit? You buy the dip.
Yeah, but you buy the dip and you sell at a high. But basically, from that perspective alone, I can see 2024 being okay until full time, and then we'll see the impact on full time. You're gonna get either a couple of things. Either the material and the QC is going to be absolutely bad because they're going to cheap manufacture them, which I don't think it's going to be I don't think it's going to be a realistic thing.
That's my worry, because it does feel like over the years, as the prices have gone up, the quality hasn't gone up with it.
Yeah. And I hope that doesn't happen. But what I do see going forwards is all of the GRs that we see that are sitting, I truly believe they'll start to cut the stock numbers down to actually make sure the sneakers are selling out. Because if you can guarantee a sale on a sneaker for a X amount of stock, I know they'll reevaluate it to a point where is the minimum point that we can actually keep this to actually keep profiteering off the actual sneaker sales and not have a detrimental effect on our stocks. That's the line that they're actually going to pick. Like if it's 150k pairs per release, that's benefiting them to bring at least some of these casual heads back to our actual sneaker or Nike and Jordan. We're going to do that before we start increasing the stock levels again secretly to actually kind of make them sell a bit more. That's the balance that they're going to try and find. We're going to see overall layoffs, which is fine. We're going to see streamline of design. We're going to see that. We might see a few less collaborations from people. We might see that, but we are definitely going to see a lot more low stocks coming into 2025.
Yeah.
I think they're at the point where they kind of have to. Like we said earlier, we've been spoiled, and we've been getting spoiled for a long time. How many drops are there a week now? Do we need 4 drops a week?
Yeah. How many Jordan 1s do we get a year? How many Jordan 1s do we get a year?
I saw was it Unloved Ones, and he said we had something like 200 and something Jordan 1s just this year.
Yeah, what was the year before? That's the same number amount. Like, do we need as many Jordan? Do we need as many Jordan 1 mids? Do we need as many Jordan 1 lows? Do we need as many Jordan 1s in comforts? Do we need as many Jordan 1s in general? That whole equation is going to come into question. Like, how easy, bro, the worst thing for the global community is if Jordan's retract, or Nike and Jordan brand retract back into the US and we don't get as many pairs globally. That's the worst thing that could happen.
Oh man,
bro, it's gonna be bad. Everybody's numbers are gonna go down, and if our numbers go down over here,
yeah,
it's gonna look crazy.
Our numbers are definitely going down, bro.
It's gonna look crazy for you. But see, y'all, people like you, Daniel, people like Scott, people like people that know how to comp. Y'all gonna be okay. Y'all gonna see less stuff sitting. But it is going to be a little tighter. It's going to be a little more difficult. It's going to get a little bit like it was in the pandemic when these pairs shorten up and resale is going to go back up.
Yeah, and this is why I definitely say the Nike want to subconsciously want to recreate that COVID momentum, and like because like what brings, like, if we're talking about casual sneakerheads, what brings back casual sneakerheads? Hype. What brings, like, the fact that people want these pairs? They're exclusive. They're really hard to get. They're expensive in the resale market. That all contributes to sales. All of that contributes to sales. Like, however much we hate hype, and however much we hate the fact that sneakers are difficult to get, that is a trend. That in itself is a trend. The way more exclusive a sneaker is, the way more desirable it is. Like, we are human magpies. We are attracted to things that are very exclusive. Hence why we love collaborations. Hence why we want collaborations. And if that's the case, we are always going to go with the sneaker that's in trend. And when you make a sneaker in trend, you make it as exclusive as possible, as hype as possible. Why do you think the Tiffany one, the Air Force One, is so sought after? Because it was no. Because I'm saying, because
it's Tiffany.
Yes, it's Tiffany. It's very exclusive, and it didn't come out everywhere. The 3 factors make it really, really demanding. It's a beautiful sneaker. Like, I'm not saying it's not beautiful.
That's not the same thing as like a Lightning 4, though.
Yeah. Bro, if they'd made the Fair 3, which we say is sitting at $145 at this moment in time, if they'd released the Fair 3s the same way they released the Fair 3s originally, tell me about it, bro.
I don't want to talk about that. Ask Cam about that.
Yeah. Cam's unhappy it got re-released. I know.
By the way, one more.
Okay, it's about that time again. Q's tip for the week, bro. What is it, bro?
Just a quick piece of advice. Your mom buy you a pair of sneakers, just wear them. You might not get them.
Yes. Just wear them.
That's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Oh, you bad for that one, bro. You bad for that one, bro.
Nah, I agree.
You know what? The worst thing is...
I knew I was going to have a weakness, so I had to.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, you're good for that one, Daniel, because I know how the Jamaican family is. My girlfriend's sisters are half Jamaican, and I know how they are, bro. So I know you saying that to your mum was your mum just kissed her teeth at you, bro.
Oh man. Oh, she really tried to sell them to me. She's like, there's nothing wrong with these. They're perfectly fine. £50 these cost me. It's like, £50. You could have got me some Nikes. You could have got me some Adidas. You could have got me 2 pairs of Reebok even.
You could have got some shell toes. You could have got some little Air Max. You could have been all right. You could have got some Forces probably.
Have you heard the phrase "kiss my teeth"? Q.
You talking about suck my teeth?
Same thing, same difference.
We say suck my teeth.
Yeah, same difference.
Yeah, suck my teeth.
Yeah,
I knew what you meant when you said it. I knew what you a lot of not everything go over my head. I've been knowing you long enough, and I've had enough conversation with people from the UK to be able to put the references in context. You know what I mean? Hood, bonnet, I know.
Round of applause for Q. He's definitely acclimatized to the UK now.
100%.
Next week he's going to give you the recipes for beans on toast.
No, I'm not. Just because I know knackered means tired or sleepy does not mean I'm gonna start putting mayonnaise on stuff. What was it? Something I saw somebody beans and tuna. Come on, bro. We're not doing that.
No. All right, cool. No. Q's narrative is wrong there, bro. Have you ever had a jacket potato with tuna, mayo, and cheese?
Tuna, mayo, and cheese. And
I can't. Tin tuna, I can't stand. Give me some tuna steak. We're talking. But tin tuna. No, never.
Okay,
I would never eat that. I wouldn't feed that to my cat.
You know what? On that note, we just gonna do something else. We're gonna do something else. We do it every week, but we're gonna do it because I don't even want to have this conversation. All right,
let's go. No more food conversation.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
When the back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
order in the court.
The sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Guilty! Welcome back to Sneaker Court Public Opinion with me, Judge Public Opinion and Executioner, and we have the final say with Daniel today, because today this has been a bit of a flex at the cons. We talk about sneaker cons. You can call them cons because they're all cons at the end of the day. They're just reselling markets for people that just retail. But yeah, you got it. You got to speak the truth when the truth is there. Yeah, so, there's a lot. Sneaker con, you're conning your way into selling sneakers to people for higher prices. But we're not talking about that today. We're talking about how we had a situation where early on, maybe last year, where we had this eBay verifier, this lady verifying sneakers, and she was quite quickly verifying them, blah blah blah, which is fine and perfectly fine. So, they're trying to prove something, which is fine, which is fine. But ironically, StockX tried the same thing this week.
Oh, I saw this.
And allegedly, right? This is what happened.
Hello.
If you didn't know the context of that whole conversation, if you're listening to this, so somebody got lost and found, fake lost and founds, definitely fake lost and founds, gave them to a verifier, apparently a StockX verifier, and he passed them. And that was their flex to say we can verify your sneakers at one of the cons. I don't know what con it was, but basically, allegedly, StockX passed a real fake pair of lost and founds. So, all the situations in the past we've heard about StockX verifying 1,000 pairs of Mocha Jordan Travis Scott ones that went through the system and they were fake. All the situations where we found StockX were liable for selling fakes to the platform. All the situations where Nike wants to actually sue StockX for selling fakes. You've given them more evidence. If this case is true, Nike have got more evidence on you guys because you can't even get your verifiers squared up to actually make sure your pairs ain't fake. And on that, recently, ironically, shout out to the guy who came to me about his Aqua 5s. And he said he bought them from StockX and asked me the same questions about my sneakers, about if they were legit and where I got them from, because basically I told him I got them from the retailers on the actual release date, and he tried to verify his sneakers because he got them StockX, and the 3M weren't 3Ming, it was bubbling up, there was defects on it, all of that situation, and it came from StockX. So StockX, you ain't looking good out here, bro. Really, very, very bad situation. If this is apparently true, then you need to get some new stuff. That's all I'm saying. On that note, guys. Guilty until proven innocent. Q, what have you got in terms? Actually, Daniel, what is your verdict on this?
I can't believe, like, big StockX, and this is what you do. If you're gonna be at a sneaker con, you gotta bring your 18. You know what I mean? You can't let the new guy in to. He didn't even look at them.
Little dude, they just brought little dude.
You didn't even look at them. You didn't even look at them. How are you gonna flip them over twice and be like, yeah, they pass?
They're real. That was a joke. That was a funny bit. They're real.
What an idiot, man.
Bro, Q, what you were saying about this, bro?
Oh my God. First of all, I need you to send me the video so I can make sure I get it in the appropriate hands at the big brand. Because we need this. We need more of this. Y'all know I'm an official, unofficial employee at the big brand. So big swooshes. So yeah, man, this is looking real crazy right now. I tell you what, y'all just ain't no penalty for this. They need to keep rolling little dude out. Keep bringing little dude.
You know what? You got to lean into it now. At this point, you got to lean into it.
No, hopefully they bring little dude to Atlanta, because I'm gonna go find me some fakes and take to little dude and have somebody record, and I'm gonna send my own proof to the big brand, because we need to get StockX out of here, man, with this food.
Yeah, and you know what? Nike is a prime example of how you can catch StockX out on your court case. Line up 5 to 10 sneakers, 50% are real, 50% are fakes. Make sure they got their verifiers in court, and then you can prove if their verifiers are real or fake, if they can actually authenticate sneakers. That's a one-win situation that you can always walk out, even if they actually get all the sneakers right. That's fine, but the worst thing they could do is pick one bad sneaker out of the whole bunch, and all of a sudden, you know what? They're going to be found guilty. Simple as. That's your plan. That should be your plan from day one if you want to take StockX to court. And on that note, guys, I'm giving Nike eyes. Is here, bro?
Every time.
Guilty. All right, cool. StockX, you need to clean up real quick. Otherwise, you're going to be out here, out of this market real quick. That's all I'm saying, bro.
It's over. It's over.
When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
That was an interesting court case. Bro. StockX ain't looking good out here at this moment in time, bro.
No, bro,
Not at all, bro.
Daniel hit it right on the head, dog. Y'all brought little dude.
Yeah,
Little dude ain't the one.
no, you gotta bring your 18 for things like that. I don't care if you gotta pay them double time, triple time. You can't have you.
It's your credibility. Last week,
Yeah.
we spoke on credibility and integrity in the sneaker space. StockX is in the sneaker space, not casual at all. StockX is a sneakerhead company built on getting sneakerheads the products that we desire, right?
Legit products that we desire.
Legit products. You can't bring little dude out there, bro.
No,
You
not
cannot
at all.
bring little dude.
Yo, can you imagine, right? Like a 2 billion, whatever, how many, $1 billion company, right? Imagine in a perspective of a building, you got a huge pillar, right? Supported on a one little rice grate. That's the situation, bro. You know what's gonna happen to that pillar, bro.
Listen, you walk in StockX. I mean, you walk in Sneaker Con trying to get a pair that you just bought authenticated, and you walk over there to the StockX desk, and dude be like, "Hey, my name's Jeff." Be like, "All right, little dude, check my shoes." Come on, he don't even look like he know.
Well, you know what?
You got to have people looking like it, bro. Like this is the sneaker community, bro. Don't walk up to me with no dusty Air Force Ones on, trying to authenticate my shoes, bro. Look at dude, man. Look at dude. He don't even look like he belong at sneaker. He look like he came with his parents, bro.
Mm-hmm.
He came with his parents. He just found out that sneakers were cool. And come on, bro.
Dude. This is, by the way, we said allegedly.
Look at the other guy. He got hype beats written all over his face.
You know, we said allegedly this is a StockX. Bro, they got StockX merch on and t-shirts on and stuff like that. So there must be StockX employees at
bro, they need to take his lanyard. They need to take his lanyard. Get little dude out of here, bro.
Real.
Bro, it gives. This is why I always say when you wherever you buy the sneakers from, except for if you buy it from the retailers on the release date, wherever you buy your sneakers from, check them out. Check them out. Especially if you get from the stock, if you get from StockX, go wherever your resale site is. Check them out. Make sure you're happy with them, and then basically once you're happy, you know what, I had what do you call it, the Travis Scott Jordan 4. And I bought it for $290 when it for like about 3 months after it released, because I knew the price was gonna. Well, I didn't know the price was gonna go that mental, but I knew the price was gonna go up, and it was the last time I'm gonna get it for that price. And that's when the hype wasn't really there for the Jordan 4 Travis Scott. And I still checked them out multiple times. Like I'm talking 5, 6, 7, even before I put them on foot. Took out my Jordan 4s, took out real versus fake videos. There's lots of real versus fake videos. You don't need a company to kind of, you don't need like a check or anything like that to actually verify your sneakers. You can check them yourself. Stitching's right, meshing's right, all of that. That's the one that smells right, all of that, bro. The guy didn't even pick
air
up
bubbles.
Yeah, air bubbles, everything. The guy didn't even pick it up to smell it. You know what a Jordan 1 smells like. You know, especially the Lost and Found. The Lost and Found has got a particular smell.
Bro, this smells so different. So different from any other one.
So different.
Like,
if you know the smell of a like really like Lost and Found's got genuine authentic leather as well. Smells totally different. Smells it doesn't smell like toxic or gluey or anything. Like
so you open the box.
Yeah.
As soon as you open the box, bro. Yeah, I ain't even got to take the shoe out.
And even when you get it from the retailers, you have to question them sometimes, because I remember when I got my all red suede fives, right, from Nike sneakers app, and it came and it smelled like toxic dye. I was questioning it because obviously they didn't air the sneaker out. There was like fast production, put it in the box, bang, go. It smelled horrible. I had to air it out myself, and I literally questioned it.
Guess what? Now you know. If you see a dead stock pair, it should smell like dye.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
that's it.
You got sometimes it's not always the same, bro. I know you can speak to this down as many Jordan 1s as you got. Probably most of them smelled the same.
Yeah.
That Shattered Backboard 3 did not smell the same.
No, not at all. Not at all.
I had that. I hit on the raffle. I got it in hand, and I decided I didn't want it. But I had a little bit of experience with it. It wasn't the same.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like the Lost and Found, it's not the same. The biohack.
Yeah. It's very tricky out there because basically everybody wants to get the people who miss out on sneakers will always want to go back and get sneakers, and this is what you got to be really careful about. Is if you know somebody that's got the sneakers, make sure you verify them, make sure you double check them. This is why shout out to the guy that actually reached out to me on YouTube to actually kind of look at the comparisons between the Aqua 5s to my Aqua 5s. It's good that you go and reach out and talk to the people that actually got legit pairs, not to the guys who put discount codes on for UA sites and all of that rubbish that we talked about last week. The people that you generally know and generally trust that got legit pairs that you know will have bought from the retailers, go and talk to them. They will tell you if it's legit or not. They will do the comparisons with the legit pairs if you're not sure. Talk to people. If you're not sure, talk to people, and if you're still not sure, send it back.
As long as they mids or highs. Holla at TJ if they mids or highs.
Oh,
by the way, the average pair of on clouds just look like they're around 100, between like 80 and 100, something like that. So they right around that sweet spot for this time for a good pair of sneakers to walk around in all the time. So
yeah.
I can see what's going on. To be honest with you, I can see myself working in some of these.
you know what I think for me personally, very very deeply regret what they did with the Jordan 1 mid after the actual Fearless pack. They should have kept up that whole energy with the Fearless pack with the mids, and they would have had a banging sneaker for 120, 130 easily, bro. That would compete with that range.
Bro, you say stuff like that to disagree, because I see a whole lot of mids when I go outside, bro.
Yeah, no. But I'm talking about quality. No, I'm not talking about just generally.
I'm talking about sales though.
Yeah.
No. Sell wise, yeah, I agree. I'm talking about quality. If they had like a Jordan 1 mid in the same range as the Fearless pack,
they do SEs. They drop an SE like every few months.
But consistently, if they had the same liver.
It's consistent. Remember the chocolate browns ones that Mars got. The space. I bought a pair of the Space Jam mids for black. Like the
SEs though.
The Luka mids. Yeah, the Luka mids. They bring in probably 8 or 9 SEs every year, but we don't talk about them because they mids. They don't reach the sneaker culture.
Yeah.
Unless they are special colorway that we'll recognize, like the Space Jam.
Yeah, or like a Chinese New Year. Yeah, I get
exactly.
that. Yeah, I get that. But like if you want to consistently compete, like I think Jordan range now is 200, like 180 to 200 in terms of like dollars and pounds.
Yeah, the mainline stuff. Yeah,
mainline stuff. But they need to kind of their low range and their high range is dope. That middle sector they need to start competing in again.
Yeah, somebody's phone going on. Anyway,
it's me. Oh, my brother is calling me. Hold on.
Yeah, and on that note, guys, episode 99 of the Shoot Dog Podcast. And just remember one thing that was said on this podcast: Daniel don't like the Chicago.
I ain't got nothing else to say.
But he likes the Lost and Found. Which is redeeming factor for Daniel. But it was great to have you on, bro. I know we were trying to line this up for.
Well, it's been real to come on. It's been nice. This has been a while in the making, because me and TJ, we talked about this. Oh gosh, I can't even remember how long ago.
Yeah.
It was a while. It was a while back. And
it was good to have.
So it's nice. It's nice to finally come on and chop it up with you guys. It's been.
How's it feel being behind the camera rather than listening in it to your phone?
It's nice. It's cool. It's really. I was a little nervous when I started, because I'm not really at front of the camera sort of person. You know what I mean? I think part of the reason why when I used to produce music was so I could lurk in the background.
Well, I tell you what, it's 50-50, because half of the audience is YouTube between me and TJ, and half of the audience is audio. So you only got to worry halfway.
Yeah, I am primarily an audio guy.
Yeah,
So,
you know what? It's amazing to see when me and Daniel was talking, and he was sort of I'm talking about maybe not January, June, July time, when Daniel was like, "Yo, I'm listening to your podcast on audio, and basically I've got night shifts. I'm smashing through 2-3 episodes, 2-3 episodes a week or so, and then it's come catch up, and then it's really good to kind of get people, not the people that are excited to listen to the podcast, but people from the community that are actually in the community that want to kind of have their say and just come on and just be part of this awesomeness that we're doing.
I think that's what's kind of drawn me to it, because even when you've had guests on, they're not the people that are the loudest. You know what I mean? They're the loudest in the community. They're people, just regular people like the rest of us.
yeah,
Exactly,
that's what we want, bro. That's what we represent, because we are all that. You know what I'm saying? Even the big heads, they began as that, and in some cases they still operate as that, but they operate in a different stratosphere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we often are the forgotten. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like to speak on the casual so much. You know what I'm saying? Even though I don't consider myself casual, we have to consider everyone, and the community is what matters. The community is what forms the opinion.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So we drive it. We steer it. We don't control it.
No.
But
It'll be a whole lot different if we did control it. That's all I'm saying.
it would be a whole lot different if we weren't here also.
Yeah.
So
True.
we got to represent us, bro. And we rock with you. We respect you. I know I enjoyed the conversation that we had, concerning music, and we got to do more of that anyway. But
yeah, I'm here for it.
yeah. No, when TJ told me you wanted to come on, bro, that's a no-brainer, man. It's a no-brainer. It's easy. And I enjoyed the conversation, getting to know you more, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully all the rest of the fam out there appreciate the conversation and your perspective and some of them wild takes, boy, because it was some wild takes. You gonna be, we clipping you up. You talking about what you don't post on IG. Yeah, you got something coming. You got something coming. TJ, boy, you better, hey, you better be
I already
ready.
got the time left. I already, but at least Q's got somebody else to. At least Q's got somebody else that he can hate, except for me about lows. Just all I'm saying, bro.
On that note,
and mind you, I don't hate lows. I respect you.
You do.
And by the way, the one Jordan 1 low I've got, right, is the Chutney 13. Guess what's coming?
you don't wear it. You don't wear it.
I do wear it.
Nope.
I do wear it. I worn it a lot more times. I'll come out for this summer. But you know what's coming next year?
It's black and it's suede. It ain't for the summer. It's for now. It's for fall. It's suede. It's black, suede, and gold. What are you talking about?
Come to the UK. It rains a lot here, bro. Are you wearing them out?
Is it raining right? You know what?
Yeah, it's raining right now.
You know what? Actually,
it's raining right now. As we're recording, it's raining right now, bro.
It's damp here.
Damn it.
Chutney highs. I'm excited for that one if it's true. Cool it, bro.
Anyway, episode 99, man. But I thought I had him. Y'all know I had him too. I had him. Should never say nothing about the rain. Yo, we appreciate having Daniel, man. That Dark Horse. Y'all go follow him anyway, bro. Follow him anyway. He might not post that much. I'm gonna start tagging you on feet pics too. Try to influence you a little bit because you got.
Yeah, you be tagged on all the clips for this week as well.
You are truly that Dark Horse because people don't know the heat you're sitting on, but I know you got a lot over there. But
remember it's DAT Dark Horse. That Dark Horse.
No underscores, no numbers, no dots, no nothing. Go follow him. Go follow him and blow him. But jump in his DMs and tell him to start posting some heat. Do that for us. Do that for us, and we're gonna laugh.
See, I told
We
you,
gonna laugh.
I told you, you should never said you don't like glows, bro. You should never said that. Q's upset.
Yo, the world would be a very boring place if we all like the same thing.
Facts. Facts.
Anyway, now they're trying to corner me. Episode 99. Y'all,
It could have been worse, bro. It could have been worse.
y'all have a great day, a great week, a great month. Be safe. Hopefully, everybody be safe over New Year, man. And enjoy your family, your friends, and your celebration. Keep your fingers away from the fireworks, please. And remember to buy what you like and rock what you like. And don't believe the hype. Because the hype ain't real. And sneakers don't make you cool.
Because you make the sneakers cool. Yeehaw!
Bye, man.
Peace out. Peace.
Peace out, peace.